hospital system, she keeps every facility in her network stocked and ready. That's why she counts on Granger to be her single source for thousands of products, from disinfectants to lighting, air filters, and more. And with fast, dependable delivery, Granger helps her keep every facility stocked, safe, and running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRANGER, click Granger.com, or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
The home of the Lakers. And now the home of the Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon. KSPN Los Angeles. A Good Karma Brands radio station.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on the air.
Dallas 134. And the Lakers 128, and Cooper Flagg puts on a show. 45 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists. LeBron was 1 rebound away from a triple-double. 30 points, 9 rebounds, 15 assists. Luke Kennard had his first career triple-double.
The biggest show in ESPN LA history.
And for the first time since 1978, UCLA is back on top of the women's basketball world. The Bruins have captured their very first NCAA national championship.
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
Scott Kaplan, he the fat one, bro.
Thank you for letting me share in your aura.
How do you say his name? Asminger?
Asminger. On 710 ESPN.
The all-new ESPN LA app. And on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Give me a freaking break.
We're bigger than U.S. Steel.
What a catch by the tight end!
Dungus. Right now.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, you want to woo-woo?
I've danced with the devil.
It is smooth, baby. Yeah.
Free mahi mahi, free mahi mahi.
Everything needs to be Dodger-related addressed to Bergie.
And good morning, 7:01, and I don't say 7:01 very often.
I was going to say short open.
7:01 in 45 seconds. Well, I'm still recovering from Easter. You know, it was a long weekend.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome in. Even though you heard Sedano say it all goes through Bergie, Bergie off today.
Why is he taking
on the
the
Blue
Monday
Review,
after
though?
Easter?
He was on the Blue Review.
Really? Huh. Weird.
He is playing in our partner's golf outing at Industry Hills this morning, which Bergie and I, and maybe Cappy, were going to broadcast live. But then it didn't work out, and I was like, I ain't missing the show.
They didn't have a dartboard out there?
They do.
Oh, they do have a dartboard.
Yeah, but it wasn't going to work out for us.
Nah.
So I said, you know what? I'm taking Friday off after Springsteen, so I'll do Monday's show. You go play golf. And by the way, there's a good chance these days that if I'm out golfing with all of our salespeople and Tommy, I might take a pitching wedge and slam it into one of their heads, frankly.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Let's start the
That
week
violent?
off right.
Yeah, exactly.
Early. It's Monday, bro. It's Masters Week. Relax.
It is Masters Week as we begin a tradition unlike any other.
Calm down.
Oh, Lindsay, I didn't see that earlier. Lindsay's got her Masters bucket hat in there. I've got my Sunday Swagger Masters green on.
All right.
And that's where we can start, because if you want to start with the Lakers, when we got off the air Friday, everything seemed bad, but not like catastrophic.
No,
We
now
didn't
it's
know.
really bad.
We didn't know. But, George, the thing is that on Friday, when we got off the air and we were heading into the weekend, the Easter weekend, we actually did not know about the Austin Reaves situation. We knew about Luka, but and you had said to me on Friday, you're like, so what are you saying? It's over? Without him, it's over? And I'm like, well, yeah, because it wasn't just the way they got beaten down in the game against Oklahoma City. It was the way they got physically beaten up against Oklahoma City. And it's not like anybody did anything to Luka, but his departure from that game, and we all saw Austin Reaves holding his side. None of us knew at the time how bad it really was. But the news of the weekend where Luka's like on his way to Europe, apparently, to go try and find whatever treatment he can to try and get back, which I will say I appreciate. I mean, do everything humanly possible to get yourself back, because there was real excitement. But Austin Reaves, once that one comes out.
You want to hear what LeBron said about it? I thought it was pretty funny. Well, not funny, but.
Yeah, I woke up took my nap after practice, and I woke up with that news. That was like another shot to that was like, we knew we it was a shot to the heart, obviously, and to the chest and to the mainframe with Luka, understanding that. But we kind of got that news kind of, we got that news kind of quick, and AR, is kind of dealing with the pain. We seen OKC, whatever the case may be, and we knew he was going to get an MRI, but I woke up from my nap yesterday and then saw that news. I was like, that was literally my tone.
A shot to the mainframe, huh?
And the heart.
Yeah, he's told you.
I wonder who was calling. Do you think that was Rich Paul with the script?
It was his timer for his ice.
I don't know, but that's his alarm, huh?
Yeah, that's an alarm.
Yeah. All right. Well, George, what do you think, man? I mean, look, you lose the game to Oklahoma City, and all of a sudden you come back to reality, right? Like, hey, the Lakers have had a great month, but they're really still not up to the standard of the defending champs. Okay, fine, we can live with that. Then phase 2 is there's no Luka. He's going to be gone for the rest of the regular season. And at that time, you're probably thinking, well, you got Austin Reaves and you got LeBron and you got hopefully Marcus Smart will come back. Okay, maybe they could sustain for a little while. Then you find out that Austin Reaves is now hurt and he's out. And then you see what happened yesterday in Dallas where Cooper Flagg is a 19-year-old child scoring 45 points against these guys. And granted,
they can't defend anybody.
Right. So you
They're
tell
back
me.
to that. That's it.
Right.
Yeah.
So you tell me, because you asked me the question on Friday of last week. Are they done? Are they toast? Are you giving up? And I was ready to give up then. Now I'm really ready.
This version of this team is not capable of doing anything.
So here's the question, though, as we present hope and fear. The fear is obvious, but the hope is, can LeBron, in what will be a Superman Cinderella-type story?
I mean, he played great. He was the reason they lost yesterday.
Can they win the first round of the playoffs on his back in hopes that Luka and Austin Reaves return in the second round?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think they have enough around him to do that.
What if?
I mean, sell me on it.
No.
Oh, no, he's
listen, he flipped the switch yesterday. I thought he played great.
He did play great.
He was 12 of 23 and 30 and 15. He almost had a triple-double, 30, 15, and 9.
He was fine. He was good. He was beyond good. But here's the thing about LeBron.
He shouldn't play tonight. They should hold him out tonight. Because you know what? You're going to get smoked anyway. You might as well keep the old man preserved.
Put him in some formaldehyde?
Exactly. Formaldehyde.
Really? That's what you do. You put like he's a science experiment. Really?
I mean, who knows what he does when he's at home,
Here's the thing and when you said that they shouldn't play him tonight, I literally was like, wait a second, what? Wait, tonight? What are you talking about? Because I got a whole schedule tonight with the Dodgers and the Blue Jays in the afternoon and then right into the national championship
the Blue Jays
game.
are a disaster injury-wise right now, man.
Yeah, but what I'm getting at is that the Lakers play tomorrow night.
It's not the same team they played in the World Series.
No, but what I'm saying is that she got me panicked.
Yeah, it threw me off. It threw me off for a second.
Because I was like, wait, I think they're playing tomorrow night.
Yeah, tomorrow against the Thunder. Yeah.
I pulled a Cappy.
Right, you got your schedule all messed up. It's an interesting question about tomorrow night. Should they not play LeBron tomorrow night? And the only thing is, Lindsay, there's only 2 games. Oh, there's 3 games. 3 remaining home games.
No, isn't there 4? There's 4 games total. Isn't there?
But there's 1 game at Golden State, and then the final 2 games are at home against Phoenix and Utah. I could understand the idea of not playing LeBron tomorrow night because it doesn't matter who you play tomorrow night. You're not beating Oklahoma City unless they just sit everybody.
No, they're not because they need to win.
So they do need to win,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, because they're trying to lock down the number 1 seed.
I know, but this is my point. Unless they were not going to play everybody, the Lakers are going to lose.
Right, so just rest LeBron.
So perhaps there is an argument to be made to rest LeBron.
Formaldehyde him.
Can you imagine what must be going on in LeBron's brain right now? Like, what must be going on in his mind? Like, think about it like this. I'll be LeBron for a second.
Okay.
You ready? Oh, man, everybody want to run me out of town. Oh, man, everybody's telling me how selfish I am and what a jerk I am, and my agent is out there talking about trying to trade Austin Reaves. And then all of a sudden, you know what? I came back and I realized what it's going to take for me personally and for what it's going to be for my performance for this team. And you know what? I've made all these adjustments to be a great team guy. And now, after all the adjustments that I made, a team that was built for me and AD, and then we made the trade for Luka, and now we're trying to just work with the pieces that we have, but it's really not his team, like from a roster construction perspective yet, and I'm still here, but I have to change my role for everybody. And then we get to this point in the season, he's like, wait, I'm the only guy left? You mean I made all these changes? I did all these things? Everybody started to go, wow, LeBron, what a guy. What a team guy. And now, wait, I'm the only guy left? So now, instead of it being Luka, AR, LeBron, Now it's all about LeBron. So now I got to change my role again. And now you, organizationally, you, the fan base, you guys think that I'm going to be able to now just go back to LeBron of 15 years ago, and now I'm supposed to carry everybody by myself?
Yeah.
What
I
the
wouldn't
hell
even say
happened
LeBron
here?
of 15. I would say LeBron of like 5 years ago would be great.
But like, what happened here? I was
that he was
the
last
team
one
guy.
standing, Mr.
Right.
Durability.
Right.
Cappy.
I'm the team guy. I'm the guy I changed my role for the good of the team. And now you're telling me everybody on the team is hurt other than me? And you guys expect me to put everybody on my shoulders and carry you home? Tuh. Good luck, everybody. And by the way, here's another thing. If and when LeBron decides to take off after this year, and it's like, hey, you guys can't keep your fellas healthy, and I'm supposed to be your 3, I can't all of a sudden elevate to 1. I mean, I can imagine what it must feel like from LeBron's perspective.
Well, remember what I said about the Dodgers ring ceremony 2 Saturdays ago where they brought out 40 different doctors and coaches? That will be the Lakers next year. This current training staff, I mean, they may stay, they may go, but they're adding like 30 people. LeBron's going to have 4 of his own people if he stays at the Lakers. He'll have a person to stretch out every muscle.
Oh, he already
does.
does.
He's had Mike Mancias forever.
Oh, yeah. And by the way, that's the other thing. When you talk about how many videos have you seen of Luka and Austin Reaves pounding weights and taking care of their bodies? This is what makes LeBron a marvel. And I've been telling you for years, Cappy,
Oh, yeah.
I'm a LeBron guy.
I know you were.
I wear those Beats by Dre Nike collabs.
Mm-hmm.
It's Masters Week. It's the Super Bowl of golf this week. And there's only one person I think about, a man who will spend more time in his retirement golfing. But retirement isn't here yet. He has to take the Lakers into the playoffs, win the first round, and remind us why he's the second greatest basketball player of all time.
Wow. All right. Well, if I'm LeBron, I am just so pissed. I'm just so pissed.
It's of course.
You know,
who wouldn't be annoyed at this point?
Right. I mean, but I'm not annoyed by the injuries. Injuries happen. We get it. He himself has been hurt. He missed a bunch of time at the beginning of the season. We all understand. Injuries happen.
He's still going to finish the season playing just about the same amount of games as both those guys.
Well, yeah. I mean, Austin Reaves, how many games did he miss? I mean, was it 15 or so?
Yeah.
You know, and when he got hurt, and this is in the first half of the season. And Luka's missed time along the way, which, by the way, can I just make a total side note comment here? Yeah. This notion that that Luka needs to appeal to the NBA because he won't play the 65 games to make him eligible for the MVP award. Hey, guys, let's not waste anybody's time or energy trying to get Luka a pass beyond the 64 games that he played and make him eligible for postseason awards. Number one, he's not going to win the MVP. That's number one. Number two, why are you wasting
he would be
your time?
first team All-NBA, though.
Right, and that's like a big, usually that's a big paycheck bonus if guys make that.
I can understand that. I can get that. But individual honors I can't get with. So your point about
first team All-NBA, though, that's like a big honor.
No, it is an honor. But it's about being on a team. You know what I mean? You're one of 5.
Oh, so now Luka's not the team guy.
I would say that.
Oh, how the tables have turned, Cappy.
Yeah, I would say.
Oh,
that
I like this shift. I love this shift. This is interesting.
Luka,
tell me more. Tell me more.
Here it goes. You ready? Now, I didn't. Yeah. I'm gonna be totally honest here. Be totally honest. I was talking about the MVP, not about the All-NBA team. So I'm being completely honest here. Because I never thought of that. I'm talking about as an individual. As an individual, to say, hey, we got to get an exception to get to the 65 games so that he's eligible to win the MVP, that's nonsense. That's ridiculous. On the flip side, making the first team All-NBA, I had not given that consideration. So I'm being honest about that. But what a waste of everybody's time to try and get him eligible for the MVP race because, A, he ain't going to win it, and B, what's more important, the team or an individual honor? For me, it's the team. Team guy.
But it's not about the MVP.
No, but I never thought about the All NBA team. Didn't think about that. Being honest,
probably like $1 million.
I can sit here and lie about it. I can sit here and lie about it, but I didn't think about it.
I love that, Gabby. Being honest.
Yeah, I'm being honest. I didn't think about it. I was thinking only MVP. I really was. I never thought about the all first team. So I'm being honest about it. Being honest. Being honest.
Like an extra $1 million, I think.
Yeah, which I know.
Man.
How's he going to live if he doesn't get that extra $1 million bucks? Man?
Again, it's also a prestigious award.
Of course it is. Of course
You
it
know?
is. Again, I was thinking MVP.
What
all
a disaster this week turned out to be, man.
Total.
Holy moly. That trip to OKC just destroyed them.
Right.
Wow.
It did on so many
I
levels.
mean, if you think about it, not only did they get destroyed before, when all their guys were healthy, but then they leave there literally battered.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like this.
I know. You lose your top 2 guys in one game. After a month where you were playing your best basketball in the organization's last 25 years. Like, no joke. Like, that's what the stats said. Like, you literally had the best month that the organization has had in 25 years. And in one game, you are humbled and you are battered. And now you are toast.
It really is unbelievable. Like, there has not been... I don't think I've ever seen that. Like, we're 2 guys... At the end of the season, like, the combination of just the style of play, the results they were getting, then they go into a place where they want to use as a barometer. They get absolutely slaughtered, and in the same breath, they also get injured to 2 of their 3 best players.
Right.
Like,
And
I've
think
never
about this.
seen anything like that in the 20-plus years that I've been watching the NBA.
Yeah, and think about this. Marcus Smart is still not back from injury with an ankle. He's missed 7 games. So now 3 of your 5 starters are out. And
Right.
And who knows, when Smart is
I
coming
mean,
back.
DeAndre Ayton can carry them, right?
Oh, I would say DeAndre Ayton and LeBron by themselves, the 2 of them will carry them to the promised land for sure, right?
Yeah.
Right? The promised land.
They should let Bronny start.
He might have to.
I actually thought he was going to.
Did you see LeBron getting on Bronny's ass the other day, though? That was funny. Yesterday.
7-16.
It was hilarious. That's like something you would do, Cap. If you and Justin played, would you be like that? Bro, what are you doing? Why are you throwing the ball there?
I'd be all over him. Listen, I was all over him when I was coaching Little League.
Yeah. I did it to Mateo all the time. Like, bro, what are you doing? Put it right here.
It's 7-16 on a Monday. You know what you could have done in these 16 minutes, Cappy?
Tell me.
Well, you could have gone and seen our friends at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. I was there over the weekend.
Oh, yeah?
Get that dipstick out, get some fresh oil in there, and feel good. Valvoline Instant Oil Change, home of the 15-minute drive-through oil change. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a location near you. Hit the UCLA fight song, Jorge. Because the Lady Bruins, congratulations to the UCLA women's team, national champions, beating down South Carolina yesterday afternoon on an Easter Sunday.
Yeah.
I mean, Dawn Staley and that crew, I don't know if that fight
That's
with
a
Gino.
good team
yeah,
that they destroyed.
Destroyed.
Killed him.
And Gabriela Jaquez makes history as UCLA's first Latina NCAA basketball champion. Brown pride, Cappy. Brown pride.
Well, beyond brown pride.
No.
No?
This is Southern California, not beyond brown pride.
No.
You are East Side Cappy. You have cruised Whittier Boulevard.
Yeah, indeed, I have.
You have eaten tacos at a Pep Boys on Olympic.
That's right. See, we in.
There is nothing more than brown pride this morning.
Okay. All right. Well,
All right.
All right, if you say so. I thought it was amazing. What a game yesterday. And listen, you mentioned Gino Ariema just briefly. Is there a happier person in America today?
That is true, yes.
I mean, Gino Ariema is happier than everybody that plays for UCLA, coaches for UCLA, donates to UCLA, graduated from UCLA. Literally, Gino Ariema couldn't be happier that UCLA ham-slammed South Carolina yesterday.
And for people that don't know, the reason he's the UConn, famous, legendary coach of the UConn women's team, how many championships has he won? Like 70?
Yeah, he said he's been to 25 Final Fours, I think, the other
And
day.
he got into fisticuffs with Dawn Staley, the head coach of South Carolina.
And she was
UCLA
awesome.
beats down South Carolina yesterday afternoon. You saw it on ABC and ESPN.
How about Dawn Staley, too? She was like, I will kick Gino's ass. I will kick Gino's ass. And I was like, oh, Gino, you have messed with the wrong sister here today, boy. I'll tell you that right now. You are going to take 1, 2 piece and a biscuit from Dawn Staley. And what's he going to do, fight back? And even if he did try and fight back, she will still kick his ass.
How great would it be if Gino tried to fight back?
And she still just worked him?
And he, slid and missed her and then broke his hip?
Yeah, and then
That'd
she
be
just,
rough.
she just kept landing blows. I'm telling you, man, I would not mess with her. No chance. No way, man.
All right.
How about it yesterday, though? I got to give it up to UCLA because, listen, I have admitted this in the past. I don't watch WNBA basketball. Then Caitlin Clark showed up, and for a little bit of time I watched it, but then I didn't really watch it anymore. So UCLA, even through the tournament, I don't know about the rest of you guys out there, how into it were you? I wasn't that into it, but I will say that I made my time yesterday. I was like, hey, UCLA's playing in the national championship game. I'd like to sit down. Like somebody who catches an NBA game in the last 2 seconds and they're like, ooh, good thing I just got here and I see what happens at the end between Golden State and Houston last night. I mean, I got to this UCLA team during the national championship game, but spectacular. Give it up to those ladies, man. That was outstanding. That Lauren Betts, she's incredible. Plus, love her personality. Love the girls that I saw play yesterday, and good for UCLA. Way to go, man.
And here's the thing. When you have that moment, you got to win. You got a great team. You've got an amazing story. You win. USC had the best player in the USC women's, had the best player in the country for several seasons and couldn't win. USC football couldn't win with Caleb. And yes, Sedano, this is getting back to my Lincoln Riley hate. UCLA women's basketball now national champions. Bob Chesney is coming for UCLA football. Do I turn the cheek eventually, Cappy, and just go all Sons of Westwood?
Oh, you're going to give up on your Trojans?
Not yet. They got one season for me.
But you're contemplating.
Bob Chesney's
he's an exciting guy.
He sold me that day.
Exciting character. He is. Listen, I love this coach also from UCLA. She'd been there a long time, and honestly, I've never said the name Corey Close ever one time on the radio. Never once. Never been to a game. Frankly, if I'm being honest about it, I really never watched a UCLA women's game until yesterday. But in one game, just hearing all the stories and watching all the interviews afterwards, hard not to love these ladies. And congratulations, UCLA women's basketball bringing a national championship back to Westwood. Congratulations. That was pretty awesome.
Absolutely right. 7:21 on a Monday. I texted with Steven Hernandez about his birthday. I believe he is out today at Industry Hills playing golf with all of our partners. I told him, hey, I won't be out there, Steven, but Bergie will be there. So you know what? Make Bergie wash your golf balls. Make him get you a cocktail and make him tell you about the hardwood. By the way, Easter Sunday at my house, the brand new hardwood, the morning wood from Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, the Italian Stallion put it down in the den. Beautiful. I got to post a picture.
Yeah, let me take a look at that.
Absolutely beautiful wood, Sedano.
It is beautiful wood, and I can't wait to see Steven Hernandez in a couple of days. Now that we know the right date, thanks to him confirming, and we're going to hang out on April 14th because Cappy had no idea what date we were actually going to the game. But, of course, here's
Tuesday.
the thing. Yeah, you did know it was Tuesday, right?
I just thought it was the 15th.
Here's the thing. We had some family over for Easter, and they're like, man, that turf you got back there, that thing is beautiful. It looks real. And I'm like, yeah, Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, Jack. So listen.
Did you put some Easter eggs in that turf?
No Easter eggs. Easter eggs. Because Benny would eat them. It just, the kids are a little older now, too. Listen, it's springtime in SoCal, Jack. Sun's out, guns out, and you're still on those same old floors? All right, come on. Make the power move with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. They got millions, I repeat, millions of in-stock options. The hardwood, okay? The laminate. The waterproof vinyl, which is very important, okay? Carpet and even the turf, as I mentioned, all ready to go. No waiting on spring sales, buddy, okay? Just true wholesale pricing every single day. Family-owned, 3 generations deep, winning on price, selection, and service. Extra savings for first responders, military, and veterans. Plus, they got price match. So this spring, upgrade your whole vibe. Hit the showroom right off the 5 freeway next to the Commerce Casino. Or check them out on the web, HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. That's HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. No games, no gimmicks, because no spring sale beats wholesale. And by the way, coming up next, I got some other stuff on how impressive that UCLA win was and how historic it was in just a few moments.
Thank you, Sedano, for that beautiful tease. We'll do that in about 2 minutes and 45 seconds. 7:23 on a Monday morning, the Sedano and Kap Morning Show. And if you're one of our great partners driving out to Industry Hills right now to our Masters Week golf outing for our partners, when you see Gregory Arthur Bergman, you make him wash your golf balls today, all right?
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Looking for paint that actually lasts? Vista Paint delivers expert quality, rich color, and pro-trusted durability, backed by over 60 years of experience. From your home to your next big project, we've got you covered. Vista Paint, since 1956.
Hey guys, it's Cappy here, and let me tell you something you should do. You should book your annual eye exam at VisionWorks It's not just about your sharper vision. It's about catching potential health issues early, like glaucoma, diabetes, or hypertension. Look, I did it. You should do it. I know you're busy. They'll work with you on evenings or weekends. I went to the Santa Ana store, had an amazing experience. That peace of mind, it's totally worth it. If you haven't had your eyes checked yet this year, now is the time, and VisionWorks makes it simple.
Buenos dias.
Not sure what to do this week? The answer is always Cosm.
Here's your Cosm calendar for the week of April 6th. The NCAA final is tonight, so don't watch this game on your couch. Cosm features a massive 87-foot wraparound LED display, putting you right in the middle of the action. Experience every block shot, every three-pointer, and every thunderous dunk like you're in the game. On Tuesday, it's a World Series rematch as the Dodgers and Blue Jays face off at 4 p.m. in Toronto. Thursday, the Lakers head to Golden State to take on the Warriors at 7. Then Friday, it's the Battle of Texas with the Mavs and Rockets tipping off at 6:30. UFC 327 takes center stage Saturday, April 11th at 6 p.m. And don't miss Premier League Sunday at 11 a.m. with Chelsea and Manchester City hitting the pitch. Plus, enjoy showings throughout the week, including The Matrix, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, Big Wave, and Mr. A by Cirque du Soleil. There's great food for adults and kids with bars on every level, including the Hall and Deck. Whether you're watching from the Dome or the Hall, your entertainment this week lives at Cosm. Visit Cosm.com for a full list of events. That's your Cosm calendar.
In sports, the tape never tells the whole story. Hiring is no different. AI can make candidates look like an MVP on paper, so knowing the person and the skills behind the resume matters. That's where Robert Half changes the game. Our recruiters combine their expertise with award-winning AI to evaluate skills and fit quickly. Learn how we can find you specialized talent in finance, accounting, technology, and more. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com/talent today.
You've said it before. This will only take a second. Just a quick glance. A fast reply. But on the road, seconds don't wait for you. They decide everything. Who stops, who doesn't, who makes it home. So next time your phone lights up, ask yourself, is this distraction worth a ticket or even a life? Put the phone away or pay. Paid for by NHTSA.
You're hanging out with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
By the way, speaking of tap it, go tap the like button, you mongrels.
Yeah, tap that like button, mongrels.
Let's go.
More Sedano and Kap right now.
7:27, good morning. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. Cappy, yesterday, April 5th, back in 1980, the band REM officially formed.
Why did I know you would do that?
I liked REM for a long time. Liked them. Yeah.
You don't like them anymore?
I mean, I do, but it's not like something like where if they were playing, they'd be like, oh, I got to go see REM, you know? But I like them. A lot of good hits.
Meanwhile, before Sedano pays off his brilliant tease, join ESPN LA for a... Why are you laughing? I was being serious, Jorge. What are you laughing over there?
What do you think? It was only an okay tease?
I thought it was a good one. Especially considering Cappy and I don't have a lot today. You can tell.
Oh, really?
We are pulling
I feel great.
We're pulling it. Well, I feel fine, but we're pulling a chalk, man.
No, man. I got a lot today. Lots to get to today.
Join ESPN LA for a Lakers watch party tomorrow at 7 p.m. at Kelsey's inside Pchanga Resort Casino in Temecula. Enjoy the game, score autographed Lakers basketballs, and get your chance to win Lakers playoff tickets. Spots are limited, so make your reservation now at ESPNLA.com. Play your perfect combination at Pchanga Resort Casino, the official Native American resort and casino of the Los Angeles Lakers. And by the way, don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. You've got LeBron James. Be out there tomorrow at Pchanga. Show your fandom. Be with fellow Lakers fans. Beat down the Thunder. Beat them down.
Wait. Beat down who?
The Thunder.
No, come on, stop.
What?
Don't try and don't do that to people.
What if LeBron pulls it right out of the old skadach?
Oh, really? You think he's going to do that?
Why not?
Well, even if he did that, it still wouldn't be enough.
Come on, I'm trying to build hope and fear here.
Yeah, well, you should build fear.
No.
Because there is no hope.
Hope!
Come on. Stop it. Stop it. Grow up. We're all adults around here. We all saw what happened. You lose your two best players. You take 50, 60 points off the floor. You got no shot, especially against Oklahoma City.
Yesterday was Easter Sunday.
Yeah.
We celebrated the rising.
Yes,
The
that's right. He is
resurrection.
risen. Yes, right.
Who's to say that LeBron can't rise above the rest? At age 41.
Again, I'm not doubting LeBron can do what I mean, look what he did yesterday. Like, I'm not doubting that part of the equation. I'm doubting the rest of the equation.
He's 41 years old.
Yeah. Oh, my God. If I have to hear about how old LeBron is anymore, I mean, it's like literally every sentence. LeBron, how you feeling today? Well, I'm 41 years old.
He's 41 years old.
Which,
hey,
by the way, I feel like he took a lot of grief over this Memphis thing that went viral or whatever.
Which I didn't even really understand.
Well, he's 41. So
well,
as a
he's
41-year-old,
just
he
annoyed
doesn't like going
because
certain places.
he NBA players, and he's not alone, by the way. A lot of people in the NBA don't, and they don't like going to Memphis, particularly the players, because there's no fancy hotels there, okay? And they're used to staying at the Four Seasons and the Ritz and all these fancy hotels, right? Wherever they go, where they have the amenities. By the way, not only just the amenities for the room, but the amenities from a conference room perspective for meetings and things of that nature, to work out and things of that nature. A lot of these hotels now in these NBA cities have everything they need in one place, okay? And Memphis is one of those cities that doesn't have those kinds of hotels.
What do they got in Memphis? Like a Holiday Inn or what?
A Hyatt. A Hyatt, yes.
Oh, at least they got
LeBron
a
was
Hyatt.
like, I'm 41 years old. I'm too old to be staying at the Hyatt.
Oh, please, LeBron, come on.
And by the way,
LeBron,
he took
please.
out Milwaukee later, too, which is not wrong either, okay? Milwaukee also doesn't have those fancy hotels. Well, they have the haunted hotel, but nobody wants to stay there because of it.
So if LeBron were 39, it'd be fine to stay in the Hyatt in
Yeah.
Memphis, but at 41, he doesn't want to
Well,
stay
I don't
there
think
anymore?
he loved staying at the Hyatt either way, is my point.
Yeah, Hyatt
But-
is
By
not
the way,
good enough.
Memphis is a tough town.
But
There's
what-
nothing wrong with that, with him saying that.
But that's not my point. That's not what he was referring to. My point is that people took it because the demographics of the place and the situation the town is dealing with over the last decade or so. LeBron, it wasn't that deep. He's like, I just don't like staying at the Hyatt Centric, bro. Like that. It really was just that simple. It is like the amenities that athletes are used to having for where they stay. For recovery, for nutrition, for workouts, and things of that nature, Memphis doesn't provide. Milwaukee, by the way, also doesn't provide. He even took a shot at Cleveland in the most recent
he did.
one.
He said, I don't even like going home.
I don't even like going back home. Right. Like,
Doesn't he like to see the river that's on fire?
so, like, he's like, it ain't that deep. You know what I'm saying?
But
it
it
wasn't.
it's all because he's 41, though, now. Remember, because everything starts with, I'm 41, and this is how I feel. It's like, I feel like my grandmother got to a certain age.
By the
where-
way,
yeah. Wow.
Kobe used to do this all the time, too. He didn't use his age, but Kobe, if you remember those last years, he cursed every other word, it felt like, when he was talking to the media.
Right.
And
but
I was
he-
like,
but
where
he-
did this come from?
But
and
he didn't,
one
he
time,
didn't tell us about his age constantly.
Well, not constantly, but he did kind of say, I'm too old for this bleep now. I can just say whatever the hell I want. Like, he did occasionally do that. So, like, as these guys get older, they're just like,
Well, I remember my grandmother got to like 75, and she was like, you know what? I'm just going to say what I want to say because I'm now 75 years old. And I was like, well, what have you been holding back, Grandma? And she just started ripping all of us, And that's LeBron right now. I'm 41, therefore, because I'm the old guy, I am now justified in telling you exactly what I think. And here's what I think. Memphis sucks. Milwaukee sucks. And I don't even like going back to Cleveland because the hotels suck. But it's all because I'm 41. If I were 39, I could handle it. 41,
well, I
I'm
don't
too
think
old.
I don't think he even stays at the hotel when he goes to Cleveland. So, and the Cleveland hotel is actually nice.
Oh, okay. All right.
But anyway, because we stay
Hyatt.
there too.
Can't stay at that Hyatt.
You
This
do the
Hyatt
same
sucks.
thing, Cap, if you were, you know what I mean? Like, if
I
you were
am.
him.
I am 41.
You'd be like, God.
Well, I haven't reached. I guess that's my point. Is I haven't really reached that point of I will say whatever the hell I want to say based on my age. And I notice a lot of people all of a sudden doing this. Like I heard Stephen A. the other day going, "I'm 57 years old. This brother's gonna say whatever he wants to say now."
Well, you're
So
not
from now
57
on,
years
George.
old yet.
George, just so you know, going forward, I will be announcing my age as a
Well,
preface.
you don't like announcing your age. is
No,
the
no,
problem.
I know. I'm 36 years old.
No, you're not.
And this is the way I feel about this situation. That's what I'm going to
Anyway, real quick on the UCLA women.
do. Yeah, tell me more. Tell me
Gabriela Jaquez. Okay.
more. Amazing story.
Yeah, great story. She's an amazing athlete. Obviously, everyone knows her brother who played at UCLA as well and plays in the NBA. But Gabriela, only the fifth player all-time, Cappy, to have 20 points, 10 boards, 5 assists in a national championship game. these names that she joins are pretty impressive. Sarah Strong last year, UConn. She was the MVP of the tournament. Breanna Stewart, obviously one of the greatest players of all time. Shamika Holtzclaw, also one of the greatest players of all time. And Dawn Staley, also an excellent player and obviously an incredible coach when she played at Virginia and now at South Carolina. But the fact that UCLA defensively did what they did, 95 points, okay, in the Final Four. Only Tennessee has done that. That was the year that they, obviously their most recent national championship, they only gave up 94 points in that setting. That was in 2008. So it really is. The defense was great. Lauren Betts was fantastic. She was the fourth player in the last 30 years to win her Conference Player of the Year award and then first national title, joining also an exclusive list. Asia Wilson, who's the best player on the planet in the WNBA. Ruth Riley was an unbelievable player as well. And Stephanie White, who was an incredible player and now the coach of the Indiana Fever, and Caitlin Clark. But just really, really impressive stuff. And one last thing on Betts and Jaquez. I think I had a stat here where the combination of the two, I think I lost it now. But anyway, they're in very exclusive and rare air in regards as a pairing in a Final Four national championship game. So UCLA will miss those two because they'll be moving on, I presume.
They said yesterday that UCLA may have like 4 or 5 girls go to the WNBA.
Yeah.
Right away. And, hey, listen,
and
here's
Lauren
the other
Betts
thing.
will be one of the best players fairly quickly.
What a great personality she has, and she's just got a great smile on her face, and I guess that's what you have when you win a national championship, But I just watched those girls yesterday dance around afterwards, like they're doing a TikTok dance, and I just loved it because as a girl dad with 3 of them, and as somebody who spent a lot of time on those soccer fields and had these dreams of collegiate soccer glory for my daughter, just to see those young ladies perform and succeed. And I got to say, George, you're breaking out all these stats on us about these girls and the kind of careers they've had or what they've accomplished in the Final Four. For me, I love the storyline. For Gabriela Jaquez, the story of dreaming of being at UCLA, wanting to do this, like she had written it all down, this is the whole thing about manifesting what you want in life. Like you think you want it, but you don't just say that's what I want. Write that stuff down and plant that seed and let it grow. And that's exactly what she did. She manifested this entire thing. I want to be a star at UCLA. That's where I want to play college ball. That's where I want to win. That's where I want to have my glory moment. And you know what? Shout out to her because she not only said that's what she wanted to do, she went and she made it happen. I love that. Inspiring. Way to go, Gabriela Jaquez. And I love to see her brother there because everybody's probably always been like, oh, she's Jaime's little sister. Oh, yeah, that's Jaime's little sister. Now, that's Gabriela's big brother. Way to go, girl. Flip that thing. There you go.
No doubt about it. So,
and by the way, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
And I'm going to ask everybody a question. So now that the women's championship is over and UCLA wins, and that's something to celebrate here locally, obviously. Tonight now, Michigan and UConn.
Yeah.
And I don't really have a dog in the fight now.
Neither
you know, because I was rooting for Arizona to win the whole thing.
Right. Yeah.
But without having either or, I think tonight I got to say out loud, I'm not a Michigan fan. I think I got to root for Michigan. I think I'm kind of tired of Danny Hurley.
Yes.
So tired of him.
Right. I think I'm over him. And last week, the whole headbutt thing. And then after the UConn advanced to the national championship game, when they started to interview Hurley, the fans in the arena started booing. Boo, boo. And he actually made a comment like, what? It's the headbutt thing? What? You guys are booing me now because of the headbutt? Yeah, we are. Because we think you're a freaking jerk, man. We're kind of over you, bro. And I just think I don't want to see UConn win another national championship.
Yeah, I think Michigan's going to win comfortably tonight.
Oh, boy. Good job, Sedano. I like that.
Boy,
I've got Michigan. I had Michigan Duke in my bracket, so I'm still alive with Michigan, and that means I will win the Mason and Ireland bracket contest.
Wow.
Well, just a few weeks ago, Johnny I was like, oh, your last place. Guess what, Johnny I flipped the script. I'm a come-from-behind kind of guy.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Good for you, man. Hey, the guy from Michigan, number 15, how tall is he? What is he, like 8 feet tall, this guy? I mean, this guy is such a monster. I don't know if he's 7'3", 7'4". I don't know what this guy's height exactly is for sure. I've seen the pictures of him standing next to Tracy Wolfson, and Tracy Wolfson is like gymnast small. Like she's like a little teeny tiny thing, you know? And this guy's got to be 2.5 sizes above Tracy Wolfson. I mean, he is just a monster. So I don't know if that guy's 7'3", 7'4", or what his deal is, but God, I hope that guy plays in the NBA, because if he don't play in the NBA, that guy's going to spend the rest of his life walking around with people going, "Yo, man, who do you play for?" And he'd be like, I don't really play. Really? You're 7'4" tall and you don't play in the NBA? Yeah, I played in college and played really well, but yeah, I just didn't have it. Dude, you and you're 7'4", you better play in the NBA. That's all I'm saying. Anybody know, George, is this guy a prospect? I mean, he's got to be, right? I mean, everybody's going to take a shot with this guy. If I put him on the Lakers right now at 7'4", right?
I mean, I guess, Cappy. I don't know. I haven't really done a deep dive outside of the lottery right now.
Come on, bro. Yeah. Come on. Get me info.
Compartmentalize, man.
All right, well, I'm just telling you.
There's
tonight,
plenty of time for that.
I'm rooting for Michigan. I'm not a Michigan fan. Michigan people, to me, very arrogant group of fans, right? They got to have a lot of success in their history. I'm not a Michigan fan, but I cannot tonight root for Danny Hurley. I'm done with Danny Hurley. I'm over Danny Hurley. So I'm rooting for Michigan, making that declaration. There you go.
Yeah.
Have at it. Back to you, George. I've made my declaration. You know what? I'm 56 years old. Yeah. I will say what I want to say, and I'm rooting for Michigan.
Yeah. By the way, Shams is going to join us in about 50 minutes from right now.
Shams?
At 8:30.
Charania?
Lindsay texted this yesterday.
I was busy yesterday.
So was I, but I still read the text.
No, I was busy with Easter
this morning.
Oh, she texted this morning.
Oh, okay.
I thought didn't everybody put a thumbs up on that text?
Not me. I did not. But I love Shams.
You got a thumbs up those texts, bro.
George, maybe you did it in your sleep and you just forgot about it.
No, then we would have seen
I had a rough night of sleep.
Yeah, me too.
Too much caffeine.
For me, it was
Why
too
don't
much.
drink caffeine.
It was too much Italian Stallions meatballs.
No,
oh, really? You got any leftovers?
Yeah, there's probably tons, but you got to go to Anaheim and pick them up.
Yeah, so Shams at 8:30. I love it. All right, great.
7:41. Let's talk about this beautiful man. I hold up his picture, the great Jacob Emrani.
Well, listen, L.A., if you're out walking your dog in the park or just strolling through your neighborhood, you never expect to get bitten by someone else's pet. But dog bites happen more often than you think, Cappy, and they can leave you with serious injuries and medical bills.
Oh, dude, I've been through this myself with my daughter. Twice bitten by 2 different dogs. If a neighbor's dog attacks you or your kids, you don't have to deal with this on your own. You call Jacob Emrani and his team. I think we all know that phone number by now. It's 800-345-6789. That's exactly right, George.
Yep, that's 800-345-6789. They'll give you a free consultation to review what happened, no obligation at all. And remember, you don't pay a fee unless they win. So you've been hurt in an accident or hurt by a dog or an animal, pick up the phone right now and call the experts at Jacob Emrani's office. Call Jacob at 800-345-6789.
Nice harmony.
Very nice. 7:42 on a Monday. That's right. Don't get bitten by a dog. Don't let that dog bite your schwanz. Just get through. Oh, quack, quack for the kids again. Hold on. Quack, quack. When we gather around what?
Spring break. Kids on spring break, man.
Are they?
Yeah.
Those damn little rascals.
Let's talk about Sasaki's struggles here.
Oh, it was bad.
Yeah.
The Dodgers still win. The Dodgers. We will hop on Bergie's Oregon, even though Bergie ain't here.
What's on your mind?
A lot of things. Even though Bergman's not here, Lindsay's going to fill in. We're just here to make you laugh.
Why doesn't he call? Why doesn't he call in?
Who
this
knows?
Kid?
Yeah, he can just call in.
He's washing his hands, moisturizing them, getting them ready to wash everybody's golf balls today.
All right.
Sedano Kap Morning Show. We're going to continue this madness in 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
Oh, Lakers fans! This is when we don't give up hope, and we gather around together to watch the Lakers against the Thunder Tuesday night at Kelsey's at Pchanga Resort Casino. Tuesday night, 7 p.m. at Kelsey's. We're going to party, watch the Lakers game together, win fabulous prizes, and cheer on our purple and gold. Here's what I want you to do. Go to ESPNLA.com right now. Click the Lakers Pchanga logo. Make your reservation to join us Tuesday night at Kelsey's at Pchanga Resort Casino with ESPNLA for an official watch party.
Coming up this morning at 9 on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app. Now, back to the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
7:47. Good morning. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a Monday. Cappy on this day in 1974. The number one hit, Blue Swede. Hooked on a feeling. You remember Ally McBeal?
Show, yeah. Ally McBeal, yeah.
So remember Callista Flockhart, the star? She would only hear this and see the baby dancing in her head. Remember that bit? It was like big in 1999. This was the song that would play.
Oh, I can't believe it. That you're in love with me.
Also today is National Twinkie Day.
Oh, really?
Not twink, but Twinkie. Remember when Ireland called Parker Bell a twink?
No, I don't.
No, me neither.
I do.
Just being honest about
Carlo remembers back there, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
When was the last time anybody here has had a legitimate Twinkie? I'm talking
I
real Twinkie.
I think I was in high school.
I mean, honestly, I haven't had a Twinkie in it's got to be 40 years. Last week?
Yes, sir.
The Primo had one last week?
No, not the Primo. I did.
You really had a Twinkie last week?
You know when you go stop by the gas station, you get just a bunch of crap?
Not a Twinkie,
on the road.
though.
Yeah, you get a bunch of stuff. So I got donuts,
Really?
Twinkies.
Was it nice and moist? You know how like that? You know that like bread is or that like cake is like super moist. In fact, like when you pull it off that white cardboard, there's like still some stuck on it, and you can't help but take your finger and you'll just take it right off and eat that whole last little bit.
Right.
Ugh.
Yeah. That and a Slurpee. You know, you get a bunch of crap.
Twinkie? How old are you?
And a Slurpee?
It's just a bunch of stuff that we just...
just eat beef jerky. That's good for you.
What do you guys want? Just whatever. So I started grabbing all kinds of stuff.
Not a Twinkie, though.
Twinkies, donuts,
man.
you know, everything.
Oh, my
He's
God.
58 years old. He'll eat whatever he wants. His brother.
Today is also Dingus Day.
What does Dingus Day mean?
I don't know, but it's on here.
I don't know what a dingus is.
Happy Dingus Day.
I'm going to say that to everybody today. Hey, man, how you doing? Happy Dingus Day. How you been? And then when people say, what's Dingus Day? I go, I don't know. I think it's like the day after Easter or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it has something to do with that.
Oh,
I'm
really?
not sure.
I'll look it up.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Meanwhile, let's talk about the Dodgers. Bergie's not here today, but we'll still play his organ as we talk about the Dodgers, who somehow, it didn't look good yesterday. Looked real messy, but the Dodgers just keep winning, even though the offense is just, I don't know.
What do you mean
Their
the
offense
offense
was
is so?
great.
They were amazing this weekend.
31 runs.
Hold on. But I'm waiting for the legendary Ohtani to just keep blasting and blasting every day.
Well,
That's what I want.
He has begun
he
doing
did pretty
that.
well, I thought.
He has.
Now, let me ask you guys a question. Obviously, nobody here is an orthopedic surgeon per se.
But I believe we are efforting Dr. Clapper to join us early on in the 8 o'clock hour.
Okay. So what we're hearing is that Austin Reaves, with an oblique strain, is looking at like 4 to 6 weeks. Okay? Mookie Betts, and we are like 10 games into the season, 9 games into the season, and Mookie Betts now goes on the injured list also with an oblique strain. When Dave Roberts was asked about it this
Injured
weekend...
list twinsies.
Yes, that's right. When Dave Roberts was asked about it this weekend, they said, hey, Dave, you know, oblique strains are usually like 4 to 6 weeks. What do you think about Mookie's potential return? He said, I would go on the shorter end of that. So are we looking at Mookie Betts being out now for at least 4 weeks? I mean, it certainly looks like that. Yeah. If Austin Reaves and Mookie Betts have what sounds like the same injury, and you think Austin Reaves isn't going to make it back until like mid to late April, well, beyond mid to late April, early May. Yeah, I mean, this is the first one, and it's 9 games into the season. Mookie Betts already on the injured list. For a guy who really wanted to be a Gold Glove shortstop, wanted to get back to being an all-star caliber player, we're 9 games in, and Mookie's on the injured list. Not a good start.
He'll be fine. I'm more worried about Roki Sasaki because he was a disaster again. I mean,
oh, my God. He was a disaster.
Yeah, you could make the argument that he was all right in his start against the Gardos, but he was not good yesterday. He gave up a career-high 6 earned runs. So he started off really bad, or he started off pretty good. He had a rocky, what was it, like second and a third, and then he finished off pretty good.
Well, Yeah, I was going to say, like, if you were looking for some good news in all of this, if you were trying to find some good news, it was the bottom of the fourth inning. The Nationals explode for what turned into being a 6-1 lead at the time. And Roki gave up 4 runs, 3 hits, etc. So you know how bad it was. And the Dodgers find themselves down 6-1. Okay, but if you were looking for any sign of good news from Sasaki, he did go back out for the 5th inning and went 1-2-3. Strikeout swinging, and then ground out.
Yeah, he had 5 strikeouts in the game, so I guess that's a bright spot, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess for me, the bright spot would be that when you get roughed up and you give up all those runs in the 4th and you're not pulled out of the game and you go back out in the 5th and you go 1-2-3, if you're looking for something good, if you're trying to find some good in all of this, I would say that going back out for the 5th inning and going 1-2-3 after getting roughed up pretty hard, that's a good piece of news, George.
Yeah, I mean, it's right. It's a bit of a bright spot, all things considered, how rough it's been, let's just say, for Roki Sasaki.
He has that pitch that only he can throw, and I guess they kind of call it a forkball.
Yeah.
Because no one really has a name for it, but he's like having trouble with that. He can't locate.
Well, he can't locate anything,
right.
It feels like.
So if that's the thing that makes him him, and he can't throw that pitch, then he's in big trouble. And I just wonder, like, how many times they're like, oh, we're just going to let him go. We're going to let him battle through it. Dave's like, I trust him. How many starts are they going to give him before they're just like, okay, this isn't working?
Plenty. Here's why. Because when you're down 6-1, you're still not out of the game.
Yeah, but still.
Well, this is my point, though, that you get to the 8th inning, and you're down now. At this point, it was 6-3, and you just keep chipping away, and the next thing you know, you have a 7-6 lead.
6-7.
And so I just would say to you that given that they don't have Blake Snell coming back yet, and again, I'm trying to find the positive, that if he gives up all these runs in the 4th, but still goes out there and can mentally get it back together again and go 1-2-3 in the 5th, I think you just keep throwing him out there until he gets it together because you know you've got the offense to protect him. That's how I feel about it. Again, I'll say
you got to keep throwing him out because he has to work through it. Like, you're going to need him at some point. Now, at the very least, you need to give him a handful of starts, and then you can make a decision. Before that, you can't.
Like 4 starts, 5 starts, 6, 7?
A handful, yeah, would be about 5, yeah.
Okay.
How about 2 handfuls? How about 10? No?
Okay. I mean, if you want, that's fine, too.
All right. Well, I mean, just want to have a little extra on the side.
We
need it.
Dodgers, Blue Jays, the World Series rematch this afternoon. Watch it at Cosm, by the way. If you don't have a place to go, you want to go to an amazing place, go to Cosm.
I do need to go there.
Baseball game at Cosm. Only seen football at Cosm so far. Although I would like to see MMA at Cosm. And I wouldn't have minded watching a little bit of racing from Santa Anita this past weekend at Cosm. God, we lost by a nose on Saturday.
Oh, you did?
Just like by a nose. With an 11-1 horse and just lost by a nose. That would be awesome. Horse racing.
The horse
at Cosm would be fantastic.
Meanwhile, Carlo Saisu back there. Let's mark the tape because I want to post this.
Yeah, what do you
want
to
to say a thank you to our great P1 listener, Armin Cornell.
Oh, yeah, the man.
Who always takes care of us. And when we put out the back... Excuse me. I had something in my throat. When we put out the alarm that we needed I needed a Yoshi bobblehead. Yoshi! Look at this. It arrived. It arrived on Friday, but we didn't have time on the show. Look at this Yoshi bobblehead that Armin got us. And this is for the show. It's not for me personally. This is going to sit here, right here. Look at this. Oh, look at that. I could sell this on eBay for $1,000, but I'm not going to do that.
Really? $1,000?
Yeah, probably. Look at this beautiful Yoshi bobblehead that now joins the family of bobbleheads here at the Sedano and Kap Morning Show. By the way, Armin put in a note. I read it here. Hold on.
Okay, let's take a listen. Armin's a good man.
He is a good man. Hey, Chris/Cappy. I only have one bobblehead to give. I originally offered to get this bobblehead for Sedano's son, but when I asked Sedano in the chat room, he said, no, not necessary.
No, yeah, I told him that it's not necessary. We're good. Thank you, though.
Christopher Arthur Morales, you said you'd pay me for this. I told you it's free for you. So you guys can give it to whomever wants it more. Well, I want it more. Keep up the good work, and don't forget, I have extra tickets for the Tuesday, May 12th game versus the Gigantes, the hated ones, with the Ice Cube in a blue lowrider bobblehead. Oh, look at that. It's 7:10 p.m. I know you guys can probably get credentials to get in anytime. That's not true. But the offer stands. Cappy, I think we go in there. Tuesday, May 12th.
Tuesday, May 12th.
We get that blue low rider. Why can't I say low rider today? Low rider bobblehead. We'll smack it around with Armin.
I think you also called Ice Cube the Ice Cube, which I thought was also kind of interesting.
Well, that's fine.
You confused me for a quick second.
Look at this Yoshi bobblehead.
Nice.
And now you know you can, tomorrow when you come into the station, you can touch Yoshi.
All right.
And
Now
Sedano, if you're watching on YouTube, still has the Yoshi stuffy on his mic.
People like the way that Sedano's Yoshi is sitting backwards. And that
he's riding a motorcycle.
Yeah. Oh, is that what he's doing?
Well, sometimes Sedano leans in his head on that mic, and it looks like he's got his nose up Yoshi's tuchus.
Yeah, it does. Look at him right there. He just did. He just put it up there.
Yeah. How are you going to make sure that Yoshi stays in the studio, Christopher?
Well, it'll go in my office, and I think we know that nobody's going to go in there and take my Yoshi bobblehead.
You can put your name on it.
No, there's an honor system here.
Yeah.
But, Yoshi, if you've ever seen Cappy, he, in Mario Kart, he races. So
the answer is no.
Yeah.
I've not seen Mario Kart. I only know Mario from Donkey Kong. We've established this. And I didn't know who Yoshi was. I thought it was Yamamoto. But
his name is Yama, remember?
Okay. Nonetheless. Hey, Armin, you're a good man, Armin. And let me ask a quick question. Chris, you really think that Yoshi bobblehead, you can get $1,000 for it?
I had heard that they were going for like $500-$600 after the actual Yoshi giveaways. So usually, as time goes on, I don't know how the bobblehead economy works, if the price goes up or it goes down. But at some point, you could get $500-$600, I think.
Really? Because I got all these bobbleheads that Armin sent me last year. I got these Ohtani bobbleheads.
Well, you should bring them in so we can celebrate them. But you can see them on your desk right now, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, then we're fine. Yeah. Meanwhile, the Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach is back. Listen throughout the show today. Throughout this show? Oh, I guess so. Listen throughout the show today for your chance to win a pair of tickets to experience the action live only with ESPN LA. Guess we're giving away those tickets today. Hey,
all right, let's give them away. Let's do it.
It's wacky. Do we have a confirmation on Clapper yet?
8:15, yes.
8:15.
Dr. Robert.
Yeah, we need to talk to him.
We're going to keep him tight, though, because we got to get ready for Shams.
No, for Shams. Yeah. He's got to. We got to get. Well, Cappy, quick 3 questions. We're in, we're out. Okay.
Yeah. 5 to 7 minutes.
It's like sniper mission here.
Yeah, we take a timeout, then we get back around 8:28, so we have time for Shams.
Does that mean I can't talk about my right shoulder again today?
No more. Your right
shoulder.
I'm
really hurting.
Save that and your Mookie question for Thursday.
Wait, no Mookie?
I mean, we want to ask him about the whole Luka thing and why is he going to Europe to get this thing, That's what my thinking was.
Yeah, why is he going to Europe?
Well,
we'll ask Dr. Klappa in 15 minutes.
I mean, there's something up there.
I totally agree there's something up. I mean, I'm just a natural-born skeptic. You'll have to excuse me.
I know. As we approach 8 o'clock at KSPN Los Angeles, Good Karma Brands radio station. Let me tell you about LifeSource water. Here in Los Angeles, our water is filled with chemicals and chlorine. Chemicals and chlorine. Do you want that in your water? No, you don't. That's exactly why I got a LifeSource whole house water system. LifeSource cleans and conditions water from every tap, so you're getting healthier water throughout your entire home. And the best part, it's easy. No salt, no regular maintenance, and no more harsh, skin-irritating city water. You want to be a city water sleazeball? No, you don't. Don't be a city water sleazeball. Go to LifeSource Water. This is one of those upgrades you notice immediately. Better showers, better drinking water, just better all-around life. Make your life pleasant. Don't be a city water sleazeball. Upgrade your water and your life with LifeSource. I did, and I'm never going to go back, sucker. And for the month of April, make sure you ask for the ESPN LA special. Me and Johnny I are talking about it. You'll get $500 off, plus free installation for new customers. But you have to ask for it by name. So, call 800-WATER-99, 800-WATER-99, or visit LifeSourceWater.com. Say, hey, listen, Jack, I want that ESPN LA special. I don't want to be a city water sleazeball. No more city water for me. 800-WATER-99, or visit LifeSourceWater.com. LifeSource Water, it's not just better, it's essential. 800-WATER-99, LifeSourceWater.com. Ask for the ESPN LA special. Offer ends April 30th. So don't, you know what? Spend your tax refund on 2 things. LifeSource water system and your glasses at VisionWorks. Offer ends April 30th. Warranty limitations apply. For all of our salespeople on their way to the partner outing, that's how you do a live read, kid. 801. We're back in 3 minutes from right now.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Oh, Lakers fans! This is when we don't give up hope, and we gather around together to watch the Lakers against the Thunder Tuesday night at Kelsey's at Pchanga Resort Casino. Tuesday night, 7 p.m. at Kelsey's. We're going to party, watch the Lakers game together, win fabulous prizes, and cheer on our purple and gold. Here's what I want you to do. Go to ESPNLA.com right now. Click the Lakers Pchanga logo, make your reservation, and join us Tuesday night at Kelsey's at Pchanga Resort Casino with ESPNLA for an official watch party.
And Pizza Hut is bringing the heat with their new hand-tossed crust. Crispy and golden on the outside, soft and fluffy on the inside, and finished with buttery garlic parm seasoning for bold flavor in every bite. All tournament long, grab a large pizza with any 3 toppings for just $10.99, available for delivery or carryout. When the games heat up, keep the Pizza Hut coming. Cut down the nets with the $10.99 large 3-topping pizza deal. Order now at pizzahut.com or download the Pizza Hut app and bring home the win.
Limited time offer. Additional charges for extra cheese and toppings, stuffed crust, and original pan.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-1482. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-1482. That's 800-575-1482. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Change is in the air at LAX. Los Angeles International Airport's automated people mover trains are rolling soon as part of LAX's ongoing investments in improving your travel journey. The new trains will quickly move guests between all terminals, the new consolidated rental car center, metro trains and buses, and economy parking in 10 minutes or less. Departing every 2 minutes, they'll help approximately 30 million passengers per year. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN. That's lawa.org/ESPN.
Progressive presents the Passionate Sports Fan Checklist. Signed jersey of your favorite bench warmer? Check. 14 bobbleheads that look nothing like the players they're emulating? Check. Twin TVs so you can watch the game on 2 different networks simultaneously? Check. Life-size wall sticker of your favorite player that routinely freaks you out at night? Check. A second life-size wall sticker so after the first one freaks you out, you see the second and you're like, oh right, the wall stickers. Check and mate. Bundle your renters and auto insurance with Progressive and save on protection for the things on your checklist. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers not available in all states or situations covered subject to policy terms.
Harry Douglas here. Game day brings the excitement. Your stay should feel just as memorable. With Marriott Bonvoy, official hotel partner of the NCAA and U.S. Soccer, you're connected to a portfolio of brands designed for how you travel. Some offer complimentary breakfast, others give you room to spread out, space to stay productive, or extended stay comforts. So whether you're a traveling fan or part of the team, Marriott Bonvoy celebrates the moments that live on before and after the game. Marriott Bonvoy, where game day checks in.
You're hanging out with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Oh my, this is a banger. Don't get a chance to use that word very often, guys.
George Sedano, Scott Kaplan.
But it just sort of came out of my mouth. Banger is what it is.
More Sedano and Kap right now.
8:05, good morning. I'm jumping in just in case there's cursing, but we apparently got the clean version. I don't know. Happy birthday on this Monday. Yesterday, April 5th, Juicy J turned 51 years old. Of course, Juicy J, Cappy, part of 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah, I mean, of course. Of course he is.
You don't know, what you know about Juicy J?
Oh, I know a whole lot about Juicy J, amongst other juicy things that I understand.
8:06. Dr. Clapper's going to join us in a few moments so we can talk to Dr. Clapper and not have so much pressure on us because Shams is going to join us straight up at 8:30. Talk about this Lakers mess as the Lakers get ready for the Thunder tomorrow night at Crypto.com Arena. Dodgers get ready for the Blue Jays in a World Series rematch after sweeping the Natties.
And speaking of Natties, UCLA wins one, and Michigan and UConn tonight for the men's version.
I hate Michigan basketball, and I really hate Michigan football, but I'll be rooting for Michigan tonight to beat down Dan Hurley and the UConn Huskies.
Why do you hate Michigan football and basketball?
So Michigan basketball. So here's how I became a Duke fan. I don't really know why, but my dad back then, anyway, he used to watch a lot of college hoops. So I remember watching Duke against UNLV, and I just kind of took to Duke. And then the next year, I rooted for Duke all season long, and then Michigan they were playing. So that was before I was young. I didn't remember.
Against the Fab Five?
Yeah, but I didn't know like the Fab Five or anything. Like to me, they were just the team playing Duke. So I hated Michigan basketball because of that, because of Duke. But I don't really hate Michigan basketball. I really hate Michigan football because of USC. I just can't stand them.
Fight on.
That's right. Yeah. Fight on is right.
I get
it. I also am not a Michigan fan, not football, not basketball, not anything. But tonight I will be rooting for Michigan because I am not a Danny Hurley fan. I'm so over Danny Hurley. I'm so just tired of the antics and the screaming and the losing his mind. And by the way, beyond all of that, kind of over UConn winning. So you know what? Kind of find Michigan to be a likable team. So I'm rooting for Michigan tonight, even though, again, the whole time I had Arizona to win this thing. So here we go. National championship game tonight after the ladies yesterday. And by the way, what a beautiful day yesterday was. What a great Easter yesterday was. Okay?
Yeah, beautiful day. Yeah,
even from the Hebrew brother himself. You know, Passover one day, Easter the next day. Very, very nice day yesterday. Beautiful day, as a matter of fact.
Absolutely.
Hope everybody had a great day celebrating.
Absolutely right. It was a beautiful Easter Sunday and Passover weekend.
Yeah, it really was. Although I did go to some friends' houses, just one house in particular, and they did an Easter egg hunt.
Yeah.
And they spread out 150 Easter eggs.
Yep.
And the colorful ones, the pink, the blue, the yellow, etc., they had candy in the Easter eggs, right?
Then they got the golden egg, right?
The golden egg is the one that has the money in it.
Right.
So now two things. A, I didn't want to dig too deep into the bushes because I was afraid a rattlesnake would bite me.
But it's for the kids. The adults participated?
Oh, yeah. The kids that were there were 22 and 20.
Oh.
So they were and there were only 6 of us there. So we're having a big Easter egg hunt. So they hid 150 Easter eggs. And I was like, I don't want to reach into the bushes. I'm afraid I'm going to get bit by a rattlesnake nowadays because there's been so much talk about how many rattlesnakes are everywhere. So I didn't want to reach in. And I really only wanted the gold ones. Well, I found a couple of gold ones, right? I go to open the gold ones thinking that there's money inside the gold ones. Guess what? No money. So I said, yo, what's up? What's up with the...
What was in them?
Nothing. Zero. Air, right? So I said, yo, was there supposed to be some candy in here? Like a Reese's or something? Or was there supposed to be some cash? And our hostess said, no, I didn't have any cash, but based on the number of gold eggs you have is the number of dollars I'll Venmo you. So it
doesn't seem very fun.
I was like, you don't have to Venmo me. Don't Venmo me over the golden eggs. I don't need the Venmo. You know
a man who is a golden egg, and I say that because when we open him up every weekend, this transition was going not so great.
Good effort though.
I tried, but it's anyway. He's a legend, and he's our golden egg around here. The one and only Dr. Robert Clapper from Cedar Sinai. You hear the Weekend Warrior show Saturday mornings at 7 a.m. Dr. Clapper, I hope it was a beautiful Passover weekend. Thanks for joining us on a Monday.
Oh, yeah. I got to spend time in the ocean, and, man, I used my surfboard from Waikiki, and I rode waves like I was in Hawaii. It was fantastic.
All right. Hey, Doc, we usually talk to you at the end of the week, but there's some stories that we had no idea that we were going to be talking about. I mean, we knew that Luka was hurt, and we knew that it was going to be several weeks. We had no idea about Austin Reaves. This was on Friday. So start us off with Luka. The story is now that he's going to be going to Europe for some sort of treatment that apparently he can't get here in the U.S. So, A, what do you know about that treatment, whatever that might be? And B, why would he have to go there? Why can't we do this kind of stuff here?
We can't do it here because we're protected by the FDA, which has been wonderful in terms of, slowing drugs coming to the forefront, but it has saved many a life because the FDA has protected us from things like thalidomide and all kinds of horrible drugs that really became a problem in Europe. So no one's allowed to criticize the FDA. It really is protecting us. Let's begin with what happened to Luka. He has a grade 2 tear to his hamstring. So you all can feel the back of your thigh right now. Mm-hmm. That's where your hamstring is. But it goes from the bone you're sitting on. So go ahead and feel your tush right now, your bone that you're sitting on, and dig in. The bone you're feeling is called the ischial tuberosity. And that hamstring goes from your butt all the way to beyond your knee. He tore it in the middle of the thigh, in where the muscle is, okay? And my clapper vision is a mountain climber, when they put those metal pitons into the rock, if you tear the tendon right off the bone of your butt, we're good at putting stitches in and repairing it. But if you tear the rope, we can't repair that. So when a muscle tears, which is what happened to Luka, 4 things now happen. The degeneration, you tore the cell, the muscle. You now get an inflammatory response to that damaged muscle. The body then regenerates, and ultimately you make scar, fibrosis. The cell, the key guy which is why Europe is involved, the key guy in our body that allows us to either repair the cell or make scar tissue is called a macrophage. When you make scar, there's a higher chance of this tearing again. It's not as flexible as muscle. So you really would love to talk to this macrophage cell and tell it, number one, please don't make ingredients that are going to make scar, and please make more ingredients that look like muscle. And that's why he's going to Europe for stem cell treatment. How can you possibly talk to your very own macrophage and have it do that? And they get the cell from either your fat or from your bone marrow.
So wow. If Luka came to you, doctor, would you be saying to him, hey, we can't do anything to help you, but you should go to Europe and do this?
We do not have, our studies have been in mice. We're nowhere near where we can say, give me your fat, give me your bone marrow, let me withdraw this, and I'm going to inject it right into the tear, and, presto, bing, bang, boom, you're going to now have wonderful brand new muscle cells, not scar cells. We don't have that technology. Now, it's exciting to go to Europe, but let's also remember one other thing. He has 2 little girls that he misses. So, but there's a little backstory here.
Interesting.
I love that he's going to Europe because he's going to see his little kids, which will help his mental aspect, I think. But the idea that he's going to be able to come back quicker is very promising. And as a doctor, we all have to embrace it, but I also don't like monkey business.
Mm-hmm. So what's your prediction? Can this work, and can Luka be back in, you tell me, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 2 weeks? What are we talking? What do you think? Just guess.
It's a great question, Scott, and I hope I'm being clear, George. Is this too confusing to?
No. I'm totally following along. Yeah, no, I think it's very clear. Ultimately,
okay.
We've seen Kobe do this, right? Go over there.
Right.
He went to Germany, we may recall, to get his platelets spun, right? This is not uncommon with athletes at this level trying to come back from things because they're so competitive, they're so ultra competitive that they will do whatever it takes, okay, to get themselves back on the floor sooner rather than later.
And, Scott, just to answer your question, no one, I don't care who, whatever doctor speaks out on this, no one can tell us, will Luka's muscle go the direction of scar, in which case he's going to come back from Europe and say, good, I'm ready to go, and then a week into it or a few games later, whack, he now tears it even bigger because he made scar? Or did this stuff actually make more muscle cells from the stem cell solution? Did he get his macrophage to go to the left and make muscle cells, or did his own macrophages not respond and make scar tissue like you ordinarily would? And what percentage of it? You're modulating. We'll take as many muscle cells as your macrophages can inspire, but will it listen? This is the key question, and that's why you're going. Is it a good idea? I think it's fine, but I don't think anybody's going to be able to tell you we're going to be as good as new.
Well, I guess my biggest concern would be go over to Europe, get this thing done, feel good, come back, play, get hurt worse, and then you're talking about a really long offseason, and your offseason is more about trying to get your body healed than it is just to get your body prepared. You know what I mean? Like, you're coming off now. I mean, the word tear kind of freaks me out a little bit there, Doc. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know about George. What do you think? You think Luka comes back? You think we'll see Luka again before the Lakers season ends, however, whenever? You think we'll see him again? Because I actually do not.
I think he's going to try, but I don't think it will go. I don't think he'll look the same.
Yeah.
That's my guess.
Yeah, just a guess.
You both now are AADs, also a doctor. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. We appreciate that.
I knighted you because I believe both of you, from what I've explained to you, the sequence, the phases of degeneration, inflammation, regeneration, and fibrosis or scar, you have gleaned the correct answer. I agree with both of you.
Yeah. Doc, while we got you here, though, when George and I left the airwaves on Friday, we only knew about Luka. We really, George, I don't remember either of us really being too worried about Austin Reaves on Friday. Do you recall?
Well, I mean, right, the oblique thing, I just think we thought maybe, it's, maybe like just some discomfort or whatever. But, yeah, this is now also really bad, Doc. So what can you tell us about Austin and a potential recovery for him?
Let's do a clap revision right now. I want you to take your hands, and I want you to pretend you're putting them in your pockets at that angle, at that oblique angle. I want you to go, but pat your belly. Don't go to your pockets, both sides of your abdomen with your fingers going down. Now I want you to rotate your wrist and make your fingers come up. And now I want you to take your fingers and go horizontally with your fingers. Those three directions that I just had you move your fingers to pad your belly is exactly what is underneath your skin. We have three different layers of abdominal muscles: external oblique, internal oblique, and transverse oblique. And here's a clap revision for you. My dad was a carpenter. When we would deal with structural beams, just a giant piece of wood from a tree which wasn't touched, you could see the beautiful grain within the beam of the wood. But when you now use a piece of plywood, if you ever looked at plywood, you will see the grains, because it's chips of wood, in all different directions. A piece of plywood is 10 times stronger than a regular piece of wood because of the multi-direction that the chips are going in.
Okay, now bring it back, Doc, if you don't mind, to Austin Reaves. The early numbers were 4 to 6 weeks. So I kind of feel the same way about Austin Reaves that I feel about Luka. Like, I don't think we're going to wind up seeing Austin Reaves in a Laker uniform before the season comes to an end. So what do you think?
Correct. You get strength. You get strength because of this multi-direction, and you also get the ability to twist and rotate your upper torso because of it. You get two things from it. This is a terrible injury in a basketball player, and you are looking at least, in my opinion, a month at the earliest before you come back from this because, again, we can't treat it. You got to let it heal on its own.
Right, so a month puts them outside of the first round, which, all things considered, doesn't look likely at this point.
Yes, I agree with you, George. And, again, you can do whatever injections you want. The muscle here is much thinner. These muscles are much thinner than your big hunk of meat, which is your hamstring. But so you're going to get scar tissue, which means you're at risk for it happening again. It's not as flexible. It can be painful scar. It's a bad injury to get in someone who twists for a living.
Yeah. And you can't, and Austin, you can't go to Europe for this one, buddy. Sorry.
No, it won't help.
Even Europe won't help you.
So you're saying there's really nothing Austin Reaves can do except rest? I mean, he can't. There's no stretching. There's no strength building. There's no modalities. There's no drugs. There's literally nothing to help make this move faster, Doc?
There is nothing that helps. What our modalities, Scott, are all about making you feel better, right? There's less. We can quiet down the inflammation. But one of the things that happens with anti-inflammatories is it messes with that chemical that the macrophage puts out. And when you use an anti-inflammatory, you actually sometimes increase the amount of the fibrous stuff, the cytokine that the macrophage makes. You feel better because you have less pain, but in the long run, you can actually make more scar. And these are all wonderful chemicals. They have all interleukin 6, interleukin 8, insulin growth factor. There's all kinds of wonderful chemicals that our bodies make to go either left or right, either to make scar or to actually regenerate and make muscle again.
Hey, Doc, should we take everything you've said about Austin Reaves and apply it to Mookie Betts, given it's the same injury?
Yes. And that's the wonderful thing about being a surgeon, Scott. I have patients I take care of from China, from Korea, from Russia, from Iran, from all over the world. Everybody speaks a different language. Guess what? When I take my scalpel and I open them up, we're all the same inside. God made us all the same. It's wonderful.
The great Dr. Robert Clapper from Cedars-Sinai. Doc, thank you for jumping in on a Monday. We'll talk to you Thursday at 9 a.m. for your usual appearance.
Can't wait. Thanks so much for having me.
Thanks, Doc. 8:23 on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show. Shams is going to join us next, but first, Cappy, and I mean it when I say it, spend 1 minute telling us about the wellness company.
I'll tell you this right now. I talked to a doctor buddy of mine this weekend, and I showed him the package that I'm holding in my hand right now from the wellness company, the medical emergency kit. And I showed it to him, and he thought, oh, my God, this is the smartest thing I've ever seen. Now, keep in mind, this is the same doctor that anytime I would get sick and I needed a Z-Pack, I'd call him and go, hey, can you do me a favor and call in a prescription for a Z-Pack because I'm sick? I need it. You know what you need oftentimes. And if you don't, by the way, that's why you go into the medical emergency kit and you pull out this pamphlet, this book, if you will. It's the guidebook. And it's got all the different things that you might be experiencing. Hey, you got a really super sore throat. It could be strep throat. Use this medication. Get yourself better, faster. Every single family should have at least one of these in their home. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to go today to this website, urgentcarekit.com/710. That's urgentcarekit.com/710. Use our promo code 710. You're going to save $45. It's a $45 saving when you use our promo code 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710. Get your medical emergency kit today.
Well done, Cappy. Shams Charania from ESPN will join us in about 3 minutes from right now on ESPN LA.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Welcome to Pacific Palms Resort, a full-service destination in the San Gabriel Valley. Stay in spacious, first-class accommodations with stunning views and savor an unforgettable meal at Red Restaurant and Bar, the hottest dining experience in the San Gabriel Valley, featuring culinary delights designed to excite even the most refined palate. Tee off on one of our 2 PGA-designed golf courses, a favorite among seasoned golfers, then relax at our Oasis Pool or indulge in a rejuvenating spa treatment. Discover luxury hospitality at its finest at Pacific Palms Resort.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time. Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Head to Waba Grill for $5 happy hour, weekdays after 3 p.m. and try our new Chili Crisp dumplings, paired with a premium or beverage drink, like our delicious Thai tea, both for only $5. Only at Waba Grill. It's for you.
Feel the vibe, the speed, the adrenaline. The Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach roars back April 17th through 19th. It's a pulsating 200-mile-per-hour beach party. 6 races featuring the sleek MTT Indy cars, IMSA sports cars, and more. Saturday night, rock out with Kings of Chaos. Kids 12 and under free with a ticketed adult. Tickets at gplb.com. The Acura Grand Prix, April 17th through 19th. The Long Beach vibe is back.
Evan Cohen here. In life, as in sports, the pros make it look easy. That's why pro golfers like Jason Day, Ben Griffin, and Patton Kazire trust the pros in lawn care. True Green. They have the experience and expertise to give you a lawn worthy of the PGA Tour. And since True Green does the work for you, you get more free time, or more tee times. So stop stressing over your lawn and start loving it. Sign up now at TrueGreen.com because nobody makes it easier to get a golf course quality lawn than True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour.
Harry Douglas here to tell you about Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy. It tastes just like the best birthday cake ever. Vanilla, buttery, frosting vibes. It's basically a party in a bottle. And here's the best part. All cake, no sugar. And you know I love my cake. So I get that big birthday energy without any sugar guilt. The bottle's small, easy to toss in my bag, and perfect when I need a quick, tasty caffeine boost to cakeify my day. The Funfetti flavor is back on 5hourenergy.com or Amazon. Crack open a Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy shot today.
You're hanging out with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Especially on lighter days like today, we're just going to make ourselves laugh.
Why the hell not?
Why the hell not?
Let's feel good today.
Let's feel good.
More Sedano and Kap.
Come on, kid. Just have fun.
Right now.
8:27, good morning. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. Cappy, on this day back in 2018, Drake released the song Nice for What? And who would have thought we're actually like ahead of time? So we got a second here to breathe for a moment. Shams is going to join us in just a moment from ESPN.
He's only got a couple minutes, so...
Yeah, we told Cappy.
I say take it away, George. I say if we've only got a couple minutes with Shams, let's just get as much information as we can.
Thank you, Cappy.
Yeah, I mean, we'll ask him about Luka, we'll ask him about Austin, and then that's it. You know what I mean?
Here's my question. My question is, where in Europe is the place where pro athletes go? You mentioned Germany. I remember a few years ago, when Peyton Manning had a neck injury and he was going to Germany to try and get his neck worked on? Where did they go? Who do they see? Who's the clapper of Germany? That's what I want to know.
Cappy, if you watch the Usain Bolt documentary, he goes to see a doctor in Germany for his ankle because he wasn't going to be able to race.
Mm-hmm.
So Usain Bolt sees his doctor in Germany. It's in the documentary if you want to pick it up.
Okay. Maybe I should go to Germany for them to look at the Schwanz.
Think they could fix that there? A little stem cell action?
Today is also, this is for Sedano, National Acai Bowl Day.
Oh, it is. That's right. That's right, it is. That's right, it is National Acai Bowl Day.
You say that as though you know.
I only know because I have a friend who owns a company called Everbowl. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this or not. And Everbowl is like a... it's a franchised, acai bowl store, and there's hundreds of them now.
Right.
And so he's been posting all over his thing, hey, don't forget Monday you can get a free acai bowl if you come by. And so I actually somehow, it was in my consciousness. I don't know why.
Your consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
Cappy thinking about acai bowls on a Monday.
You need to have peanut butter or almond butter in the acai bowl.
Yeah, you got to have almond butter.
Yeah. A little granola, which is nice.
No granola for me.
Yeah, a little crunch. And then some strawberries and some bananas, a little blueberry action. Problem is that when you get it all squeezed into that small bowl and then you open it up, it just goes flying everywhere.
Absolutely right,
Cappy. Large bowl.
8:30 on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show. Now he joins us for a few moments. Thanks for taking the time. The great, the legendary Shams Sedano is on the line.
All right, Shams Charania, ESPN NBA senior insider with us here. Shams, thanks for the time. Obviously, there's a lot of Lakers stuff going on right now. So let's start with Luka. What can you tell us about Luka and this trip to Europe that he's embarking upon?
George, so, this is a new wrinkle because going into the week, and I think still now the expectation around the Lakers is that Luka Doncic and Austin Reaves are going to be sidelined to start the playoffs. But the new wrinkle here being that Luka Doncic has traveled to Europe and he's getting aggressive treatment on that grade 2 left hamstring strain in an effort to try to expedite his recovery timetable. This is a guy that's obviously trying to do everything he can to come back, but he also knows this is an injury that for a player of this caliber that needs the pop, that needs the movement, this is a 4 to 6 week type of injury. So there's some uncertainty as far as his timeline overall, unsure how that treatment will go and does it work, does it not work? Of course, if it works, he wants to be back for the playoffs. Not sure exactly how long he'll be out, but his goal is to be back. And so the fact that he's going all the way abroad to try a different treatment that obviously he felt like it's better for him to go there than receive it here, or maybe there's something there that he can't do over here in the States. He's trying everything he can to come back. The timeline of it all, that's still a little up in the air. Is it a couple games in? Is it a few games in? I mean, game one would be, that's like 13 days away. It's like 13 days away from now, 12, 13 days away. I don't think the Lakers are expecting him to be ready for that time, but how much longer would it be? And like JJ Redick said, we just have to extend our season.
And Shams, obviously, we've seen different athletes for different injuries go overseas. So this isn't, unprecedented, but it's certainly not the norm, right?
No, it's not. And to me, it shows someone that is trying to find any solution he possibly can. And this is something that I think is being driven by Luka Doncic and his own. He's got his own. Everyone, all these star players, they have their own medical team. He's got his own medical team, and I think in consultation with his doctors, the Lakers doctors, coming up with some kind of a plan, and they've landed on something in Europe. And I'm sure there will be more information as time goes on. But as of right now, yes, he is going to be in Europe to try to see, can he get this treatment to expedite this recovery time.
And then with Austin Reaves and the oblique injury, that feels a bit more ominous because of the potential timeline and obviously a much different injury. What can you tell us about Austin and his situation?
Grade 2 oblique strain. This one is a little bit more straightforward. 4 to 6 weeks. That timeline rules him out a majority, if not the entire first round. But like JJ Redick said, even the goal for him is to try to come back during the playoffs, and it's on the Lakers to extend the series. And so he is, like Luka Doncic, I'm sure going to do everything he can to try to expedite that timeline. But obliques are tricky. Hamstrings are tricky. These are not injuries that, you just come back from and you can just fight through in a matter of a couple weeks. It's just not the reality for, especially players like Luka Doncic and Austin Reaves that have so much expectation, so much pressure, so much responsibility on the court to move, to cut, to slash, to have pop on their drives and their movement on the court. And so that's what makes this a little different. This isn't a game 7 for Aaron Gordon, who plays his game as essentially a 3-point specialist, a guy that can grab rebounds and play on the ground. Like Aaron Gordon did such a great job in that game 7 last year in the second round of finding a way to stay on the ground and play and still be effective with a grade 2. And who knows how long he would have played after that. It's hard to expect a guy to come in like Luka Doncic or Austin Reaves that's dealing with these types of injuries if they're not feeling, mostly healed here.
Yeah, and especially just thinking about it like this. I mean, both of these guys are going to be sitting out, and while Luka's getting treatment for the hamstring and there's nothing Austin can really do for the oblique, if and when they were to come back, what kind of shape will they be in? How rusty might they be?
Right, it's tough.
You're asking a lot.
Yeah, that's all part of the equation as well, and that's something that they're all going to have to deal with. Is like, it's not only the recovery, it's the rehab, it's the conditioning, and these are all multi-layered rehab approaches for sure.
Shams Charania, ESPN NBA senior insider. Shams, thanks for the time, brother. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
All right.
Great Shams. Look at that.
How about that? In
Kept
and out.
it nice and tight.
Very quick. Very, very quick.
Yeah.
So Dr. Clapper said something, and I can't help but be
By the way, I love how you say very, very quick. The man's got a lot to do.
Yeah,
he's
it's
a
like,
busy
Cappy,
guy.
why are you mad about that?
No, I'm not mad about it at all.
He
It's
spared
great.
5 minutes for us.
I mean, we put him up. We put his something up in the rafters for the last time when he was on. Remember?
Oh yeah, no, very good. Very.
He had
very
like
solid.
a TV hit or something. It's like Wendy when he's doing First Take.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, he's a busy man. This guy.
Yeah.
They pull him in a million different directions.
I'm glad we got it just a couple of minutes from him. I am.
Were you going to ask him about your shoulder?
No.
I'm
But
Shams, what do you think about my shoulder recovery? What do you got? What are sources
Shams,
telling you about my
Shams,
shoulder?
Can you do the Cappy cast at 10:30 for me?
Hey, Shams, tell me where exactly is Luka going and who's the doctor that he's seeing? Because I need to see that guy as well. I need to make sure I understand because I got a shoulder problem. Dr. Clapper made a point, and it kind of was a quickie, but I'll follow up on it.
Yeah.
You know, if you're Luka and you realize you've got a torn hamstring, you guys tell me, what do you think the reality is? What percentage do you give him that he'll be back before the playoffs end, before the Lakers are done? Whether that's winning a championship, getting knocked out in the first round, whatever the case may be. When do you think realistically you're going to see him?
Are you asking as an NAD?
As an NAD?
Yeah, like that's what Dr. Clapper just called you guys. NADs, not a doctor.
AAD.
No, I think AADs.
Also a doctor.
Just kidding, just kidding.
Wow. My bad, y'all.
But you're not
Lindsay,
a doctor.
Lindsay, I thought you were talking about...
Cappy does take NADs too.
Right. I thought you were talking about the NAD that I put in the little vial and then I put in the shot and I stick in my belly. I thought you were talking about the NAD+.
Well, me as an NAD, I'm not going to predict because I have no idea.
Okay, here's the reason I bring it up. Because Dr. Clapper made this point. You know, look, none of us have really focused a lot on Luka's off-the-floor life, but it has been exposed at least a little bit, but most of us are just concerned about the basketball side of things. If you're Luka and you have a torn hamstring, two things. One, I may not be back. Two, if I have a chance to be back, the best chance I have is to go to Europe and seek some sort of alternative treatment that's not available to me here in the United States. But as Dr. Clapper points out, he also has 2 daughters in his home country. And so we're hearing he's going to Europe for treatment. And, of course, nosy people like me say, yeah, Europe's a big place. Where? And who's the big star doctor in Europe that handles this sort of thing when you're talking about multi-gazillion-dollar athletes? Is there a Dr. Job? Is there a Dr. Andrews? Names that we've come to know here in the United States when it comes to how do you fix athletes. So where's he going? Who's he seeing? But I guess my real question is he going there because he knows his season is over? And it's an easy thing to say. Hey, I'm going to go over there. I'm going to do everything I can, which I assume he will. But by the same token, I've got my 2 daughters, and the little one, the baby, was born during the season. And we all remember when he left to go for the birth of the child, and then he came back. So he hasn't seen this little baby since the child was born. So I just wonder, is this a trip to Europe because he actually can make it back? Or is this a trip to Europe because he knows he's done and he might as well go back and see his kids? Man, that's just the skeptical mind talking right there, people. There you go. What do you think, George?
I think he's going back to get healthy, and I think that if he does, and we don't know if he's going to see his children. If he does, because we don't know that situation, so I'm not comfortable going down that path personally. Like you and Dr. Clapper, perhaps that's something that is possible, but I don't know the situation of his marital affairs at the moment, considering that they were on rocky ground previously. So if he does, I'm happy for him, and I hope that it does help him in his recovery, but I have no idea.
Yeah, nor do I. And that's why I'm just, again, nosy people like me ask questions like these. Mm-hmm. And I admit, I'm nosy. I'm a Buttinsky. That's where you just butt in on other people's business.
So,
and I am one of those people.
George, don't you think, though, that we can get to this on the other side, but don't you think the fact that he is, like, taking these extreme, I guess you would call him, like, going to extreme lengths to get back sooner, don't you think that he believes that this team, like LeBron, can kind of get him through at least the first couple of games, and they have like a playoff run in them?
Sedano, answer that question in 60 seconds. We're not going anywhere. We're just going to cleanse the palate while Cappy tells us about, I believe, Seller's Advantage.
Oh, I would love to tell everybody about Seller's Advantage. Hey, our friend Damon Lyons, you guys have met Damon Lyons a million times. He's been on the show, and we love having him. Here's the reason we love it, is because Seller's Advantage makes things really, really easy. Look, right now, the world is in a little bit of a crazy spot, right? Like, we got this war going on over in the Middle East. We've got interest rates that are still really high, and gas prices are through the roof. And all of a sudden, you might be thinking to yourself, you know what? I've got all this equity in this home. My kids have already graduated high school. They've gone off to college. They're out of the house. They're off doing their own thing. Why are we still holding on to this house? And maybe it's time to take all that equity and take all that cash and either downsize, or maybe you're ready to move out of the state. Whatever the case may be, that's up to you. Everybody's got a lot of reasons as to why they want to sell and why they want to move. But here's what one Seller's Advantage customer recently told us. They said Seller's Advantage was a lot easier, faster, and more rewarding than listing my house. I worried about getting a low offer, but theirs matched the value I was hoping for and was much higher than the competitors, because there are other people that do this. They gave me time to decide, and the process was friendly, fast, and anxiety-free. I highly recommend Seller's Advantage. So if it's time to sell, do it as easy and as quickly as possible. You don't fix it up. You don't spend any money. You call Seller's Advantage. 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-2747, or visit sellersadvantage.com for your no-obligation cash offer.
Thank you, Cappy. All right, Lindsay, why don't you reset the question for Sha?
Well, I just feel like Luka going over to Europe to hopefully expedite his recovery from this injury, don't you think it says that he believes that they have like a playoff run in them? Like it's not like he's like, oh, season's over, I'm done, that's it. Like he obviously thinks that LeBron can kind of like hold down the fort for the first couple games if he can get back, and that they have like a run in them. Because otherwise, why would he bother?
Yeah, George, why would they bother?
Did George leave us?
He
I
did.
think he did.
Oh.
He did quit. He quit the show.
Okay.
He must have been mad at my question.
No. Listen, here's the thing.
Don't you think, though, Cappy?
Here's the deal. I think that if I'm Luka, okay, I'm trying to put myself in his shoes. We just had this incredible month, and we really believed in the month of March we're going places. Where are we going? I'm not sure where we're going. But you know what? Luka's hurt and Austin's hurt. What if they were both healthy and all of a sudden Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was hurt and somebody else was hurt? You know, I mean, like you just never know. So if I'm Luka, I'm in the middle of the season, and when I say middle, I mean obviously we've got the last 4 games, but we're not done yet. And so the way we've played and the excitement that we've built and the camaraderie and the teamwork and all the positive vibrations that we've been experiencing over the month of March, we can't just let one game against Oklahoma City beat us into submission. Then all of a sudden, of course, Luka's out, Austin's out. And so not only do you get beaten down by Oklahoma City, but yesterday we saw what happened in Dallas. Dallas is a team that is far away. Now they've got a star player, and they've got this kid's 19 years old. And in the next 4, 5, 6 years, Dallas thinks that they're going to build a championship contender around a top-notch talent. So you saw that the Lakers is, even with LeBron playing the way he played yesterday, the Lakers cannot beat a bad team like Dallas when all they've got is LeBron and a cast of DeAndre Ayton and LaRavia and Luka AR. They can't win.
Luka AR had his first triple-double ever.
And congratulations to him. That's a nice statistical line to have, but it doesn't help you win necessarily. In fact, Luka AR had a triple-double yesterday out of desperation. The team was desperate for somebody else other than LeBron to step up and put some stats on the board. So if I'm Luka, in my mind, I'm thinking one of 2 ways. This season cannot be over. We were playing too well. I want to try and get my body fixed as fast as I can, and I want to come back and see what we've got. That's side A. Side B is, oh my God, I've torn my hamstring. My season is over. There's no way I'll make it back in time. And so I might as well go to Europe, work with some alternative medicine, number one. And number 2, this is just my opinion, and see my people. So I'm not sure. Is Luka's mind on, I got to get back as fast as I can because I think I can and I think we as a team can do more? Or is my mind on the other side, which is I already know I'm toast for the year? All right, as we welcome George back in.
Oh, George is back now.
I thought you guys were going to break.
No, I specifically said we're not. We're just going to we're going to cleanse the palate.
Oh,
right.
Well, I mean, when I heard you, the music, I'm like Pavlov's dog,
Yeah, but we want to like throw people off. That way that people don't just leave us.
Yeah, did you go to the dog bowl and stick your face in the bowl?
I did get some water. And
yeah,
then I also
stick your face in it.
And then I'm packing, I may see you later today, Cappy.
I can't believe this kid and this travel schedule. I know. And you're going south, I'm going north, pal. George, Lindsay, reset what
Actually,
I just...
let's do that next now, because now we do have to take a timeout.
Oh, now we do?
But first, let's talk about our friends. I was there Saturday.
I had to pack 4 suits just a second ago.
If I had to pack 4 suits, I'd take 7 pieces of luggage.
I can do it in 1.
That's impossible. I don't know how you do it.
Can
and
you carry
check?
it on?
You check or you carry
No
on?
check.
Never check.
Oh,
no
my
check,
God.
George
bro.
doesn't check. Come on, George doesn't check because he knows how to do things simple.
Yeah, but he's also in Sedano class.
Well,
so you got more room there. Yeah, you got more room there.
Yeah, I was trying to do the thing like he does it simple,
Yeah,
just like VisionWorks.
Yeah. So that's good. 8:46. Let's talk about VisionWorks, Lindsay.
Yeah, because VisionWorks, they make shopping simple for you. Unlike other brands, VisionWorks makes things easy by organizing their frames by shape and by price. That's why people like Cappy can go in and just pick out their beautiful Ferragamo frames relatively easily with the help of me, of course. You can also go online and browse their frames there, and you can schedule your eye exam. You can check to see the nearest location. You can even check to see if they accept your insurance at visionworks.com. Cappy?
I want to thank everybody at VisionWorks because you guys have changed my life. And I'm not joking around, not in the slightest bit. I was driving at night and I couldn't see things in the distance, and the road signs were fuzzy. And when I went to VisionWorks and they checked my eyes, even though the numbers sound good, I'm like, but guys, I can't see in distance. And when I was at the Kings game last week and I'm looking up at the scoreboard so I can see what skater had this miles per hour or skated this many miles in the game, I could never have seen that. So to the VisionWorks people, I want to tell you guys, thank you. You have absolutely changed my life with my brand new glasses from VisionWorks, Christopher.
Here's the thing. My parents made it on Saturday to the VisionWorks in Fullerton. I went in there ahead of time, set everything up for them. The great general manager, Rob Melendez, Vanessa, who works there, they took care of the parents. And I think my parents did. They got down in the eye exam room. That's okay.
That's amazing. Good for them.
But here's the thing. Be like them. They were blown away by the selection and just how great the staff was at VisionWorks. They loved it. Their best eye experience ever. Ever. So it's tax season. Don't waste your tax refund on chicharrones or Yoshi bobbleheads. No! Spend it on your eyes, sucker. And go see our friends at VisionWorks. They got the BOGO. 2 pairs, 1 easy decision. Buy one, get one free at VisionWorks, Cappy.
That's exactly right. And again, real quick, I know you guys are busy. We're busy. Nighttime, weekends, whatever your schedule allows, VisionWorks is going to accommodate your schedule. So get into VisionWorks and take care of Los Ojos.
Yes, Los Ojos. 8:48. When we return on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show, we will finally get Sedano's answer to Lindsay's question in 2.5 minutes from right now.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-1482. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-1482. That's 800-575-1482. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Hey, Ty Pennington here, back teaming up with Pchanga Resort Casino to give away another brand new house. Imagine yourself in an amazing, fully furnished, multi-million-dollar home in beautiful Orange County. All you need to do is play your favorite slots or table games at Pchanga Resort Casino. It's that easy. Visit Pchanga every Saturday to activate your entries for a chance to win a lucky key to the May 30th grand finale. I'll see you there.
Smalls here. Look, I get it. GLP-1 weight loss shots are popular. They're everywhere. But not everyone is thrilled about weekly injections. So what if your GLP-1 was as easy to take as a mint? That's why I want you to know about compounded terzepatide. It's a mint-flavored tablet you simply let dissolve under your tongue. No needles. It's designed to help curb appetite and reduce cravings, even sweets and carbs, which are my personal enemies. And when hunger's under control, it's easier to eat less. Stay away from the junk foods that trip you up and tackle your weight loss goals head on. And this is important. The compounded terzepatide is recommended by the medical board of the wellness companies, the doctors I trust. Look, if you're serious about getting your weight under control and weekly shots aren't your thing, I strongly encourage you to look into terzepatide. Getting started is fast with an easy online physician consultation. Imagine discovering a no-needle option that fits your needs. Go to noneedles.com/smalls. Promo code SMALLS to save $50. That's noneedles.com/smalls. Promo code SMALLS to save $50.
Prescription required. Always consult your doctor to determine if this product is right for you.
Mornings on ESPN LA will never be the same.
I haven't decided if I'm going to coffee up or if it's time for me to whip.
No, don't do that, Cappy.
Sedano and Cap have taken over Morning Drive.
Okay, don't do the semantic stuff with me.
Well, back to the guys.
Yeah, Cappy. Don't try to ride that mic like karaoke. Yesterday, April 5th, back in 2022, the number one R&B song, Lotto. Is that how you say it, Lotto? Big Energy. Lotto? Lotto?
Lotto.
I don't know. Lotto.
Isn't that the dude from 8 Mile? Wasn't that one of the rappers from 8 Mile?
Take the 7 digits from your mother tomorrow.
Take those 7 digits. 8:52, good morning. Meanwhile, you know what time it is. It's time to BB Go For It. In every game, someone gets a chance to guess which team will score the first 3-point basket. And on last night, our BB Go For It contestant was Andrew Evans from L.A., who correctly guessed that the Lakers would hit the first 3. Let's hear the call from Johnny I on the ESPN LA Lakers Radio Network.
2-0 Dallas. Here is Marshall driving to the basket, can't finish. Rebound, Kennard saves it to Rui Hachimura. Najee Marshall is behind the play. Here come the Lakers 5-on-4. Kennard to Rui for an open 3. It's good, and the Lakers lead 3-2.
Right. Nice work, Andrew Evans from LA. You win a $100 BB Go gift card and are entered to win a trip to basketball's biggest stage. Want to play? Listen to Mason in Ireland for your chance to win. Good luck from our friends at BB Go. Bring something different to the table. BB, go for it. Not so fast. I got some more stuff to read.
Keep going. What else you got?
The Acura Grand Prix of Long Beach is back. Caller number 7 right now at 877-710-ESPN. You win a pair of tickets to watch all the action live. Visit gplb.com for tickets. GPLB. GP, are you with me? GPLB.com for tickets. The Acura Grand Prix. The Long Beach vibe is back. Hey, everybody. Caller number 7 right now at 877-710-ESPN. Oh, wait.
Come on, give me one more. Give me one more. Come on.
It's a Michelob Ultra Reaction Monday. After back-to-back losses on the road, the Lakers look to bounce back in the final week of the regular season. Reaction Monday is brought to you by Michelob Ultra, a superior taste worth playing for. The official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly. All right, I'm done. And now we got 2 minutes.
George, what's going to happen tomorrow night when Oklahoma City comes to town? I mean, this was a game that a week ago we were like anticipating going, okay, look, they're going to go on the road. They're going to play at Oklahoma City. If they win, they're going to pump up their confidence. If they lose, maybe they'll a little seed of doubt in Oklahoma City's mind. Now, here we are. It's Monday. There's no Luka. He's going to Europe to get some sort of treatment. There's no Austin because there ain't nothing he can do about this oblique strain. There's LeBron and the dudes. That's it. And one of those dudes still hasn't come back, Marcus Smart. So what is tomorrow night going to look like when Oklahoma City comes to town? Ugh. Oy vey. Not good. Not a good situation, my friend.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Cappy. It's a tough spot, and what I would add to that is this. Just pray. Because there's not much of a solution here. Like this, the Lakers can find themselves, after losing to Dallas, there's a real possibility this could be a 1-4 or Final 5 stretch, maybe even worse.
Yeah, you've got the Thunder at home tomorrow night. Then you're at Golden State, who put up a great fight last night and had a chance to win at the end. And then the Suns, who've had the Lakers' number all year, and then the Jazz, who they don't care. But they might want to finish the season on a win. 3 or 4 at home to finish.
Don't be like Sedano. Don't give up hope. Stay close. Stay tight. Stay with us. The Rich Eisen Show begins top of the hour. We continue on YouTube and on the ESPN LA app. If you're listening to us, stay right there, sucker. By the way, Sedano still hasn't answered Lindsay's question. We'll reset it in just a few moments, and it'll be worth it. Right? It's the Monday after Easter. I know you're a little bloated from all those Easter eggs. Me too. We'll get through it together next on ESPN LA.
Hey, LA.
Everyone wants to be the Cadbury bunny, because only he brings delicious Cadbury cream eggs. While others may keep trying, no bunny knows Easter better than Cadbury.
Oh, Lakers fans! This is when we don't give up hope, and we gather around together to watch the Lakers against the Thunder Tuesday night at Kelsey's at Pchanga Resort Casino. Tuesday night, 7 p.m. at Kelsey's. We're going to party, watch the Lakers game together, win fabulous prizes, and cheer on our purple and gold. Here's what I want you to do. Go to ESPNLA.com right now. Click the Lakers Pchanga logo. Make your reservation to join us Tuesday night at Kelsey's at Pchanga Resort Casino with ESPNLA for an official watch party.
/31 at nu.edu. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, everybody, it's Cappy, and I know that a lot of people around are getting sick right now. You are not imagining this. It's real. Doctors have said this is the worst cold and flu season in 25 years, and it's not over. And listen, I was just away visiting some friends up in Mammoth, and everybody was coughing and sneezing, and I don't know about you guys. I can't get sick. I'm sure you can't get sick. So now what I've done is I've ordered a medical emergency kit. Now, when you have a medical emergency kit, it's like having an urgent care or a pharmacy right in your home. No waiting for a doctor, no hours at urgent care, no lines at a pharmacy, no copays. I'm telling you that you get things like a generic Z-Pack to help you get well faster and handle what are really a bunch of common and in some cases more serious illnesses. But let's get you and your family to have this care kit in your home. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in just minutes and it's shipped to your door immediately, and we'll save you $45 when you use our promo code 710. It's urgentcarekit.com/710, urgentcarekit.com/710, and you're saving $45.
Change is in the air at LAX. Los Angeles International Airport's automated people mover trains are rolling soon as part of LAX's ongoing investments in improving your travel journey. The new trains will quickly move guests between all terminals. The new consolidated rental car center, metro trains and buses, and economy parking in 10 minutes or less. Departing every 2 minutes, they'll help approximately 30 million passengers per year. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN. That's lawa.org/ESPN.
April brings showers, and I'm bringing soap. Lots of it. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Comedy icon Eddie Griffin takes the stage Friday, April 17th. Get your tickets now.
Number 2.
Get a 3-piece mixing bowl set the 14th when you earn 500 points on your rewards card.
And the number 1 reason.
Win a Polaris Razor Pro R Ultimate. Earn entries playing your favorite table games. Be here April 30th, 10 p.m. for your chance to win.
Morongo, good times.
You've said it before. This will only take a second. Just a quick glance. A fast reply. But on the road, seconds don't wait for you. They decide everything. Who stops, who doesn't, who makes it home. So next time your phone lights up, ask yourself, is this distraction worth a ticket or even a life? Put the phone away or pay. Paid for by NetSuite.
Smalls here. Life is full of choices, some big, some small. And when you choose an H&R Block Tax Pro, you're choosing the largest network of tax expertise to be in your corner. For when your big ambitions need help with the small details. For when your 6 figures come from 6 different places. For when your gaming stream becomes your revenue stream. For when your business's year 1 needs 70 years of tax know-how. At H&R Block, they've seen it all. And they're here to help you make the most out of your money for life outside the box.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma brands radio station. The Sedano and Kap morning show is on the air.
Dallas 134 and the Lakers 128, and Cooper Flagg puts on a show. 45 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists. LeBron was 1 rebound away from a triple-double, 30 points, 9 rebounds, 15 assists. Luke Kennard had his first career triple-double.
The biggest show in ESPN LA history.
And for the first time since 1978, UCLA is back on top of the women's basketball world. The Bruins have captured their very first NCAA national championship.
Did you have me on your
show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
Scott Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro. Thank you for letting me share in your aura.
How do you say his name? Asminger?
Asperger. On 710 ESPN.
The all-new ESPN LA app. And on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Give me a freaking break.
We're bigger than U.S. Steel.
What a catch by the tight end. Dungus.
Right now.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, you want to woo-woo?
I've danced with the devil.
It is smooth, baby. Yeah. Free mahi-mahi, free mahi-mahi. Everything needs to be Dodger-related addressed to Bergie.
9:01 and 40 seconds. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on this Monday, April 6th, 2026. National Championship Monday for the men's. We just heard the women's there. UCLA, the best basketball team in LA as of now. The UCLA, the Lady Bruins, win the national championship over South Carolina. And it's Masters Week at Augusta National in Augusta as we get ready for the tradition unlike any other. Wednesday will be the par 3 contest, and then Thursday will begin the first round of the Masters. That's why I am wearing my Masters gear all week, courtesy of our friends at Sunday Swagger. Lindsay's got her Masters bucket hat, and we're feeling the tradition unlike any other.
But you're combining tournaments by wearing Masters green and U.S. Open gear.
Sorry
at the same
that I
time.
wanted to wear a jacket.
No, it's okay. You want to stay nice and warm. I'm just mentioning that you're mixing golf tournaments. That's all.
Yeah, so what?
That's all right.
It's Monday.
It
I
is
won't
Monday.
do this on Wednesday.
Oh, no? All Masters Wednesday?
I'll wear my Masters undies on Wednesday.
You should wear like a full white Masters-y kind of caddy shack outfit on Monday, or on Wednesday, rather. Get one from Ron the Caddy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't have one. Maybe Ron the Caddy, although maybe.
Ron the Caddy got plenty.
Apparently, he assaulted Samboni over the weekend. He went up to the broadcast booth while Samboni was doing King's Talk.
No way.
Yeah. By the way, speaking of Samboni,
I heard that Ron the Caddy was going to be a part of the postgame. So
Sedano had a great Samboni experience on Saturday night.
How good?
I mean, Cappy, it was unbelievable. I'm sure you got a similar deal where, Sammy took you to the boards right there on the glass.
Yeah.
You got to see the guys warm up. We saw both sides warming up. The kids got to dap up the guys as they were coming onto the ice.
Mm-hmm. Saw the pictures on social. Nice.
Yeah, and then, we had the what else did we have? There's probably another experience. I don't want to.
No, I'm sure I know what it is. I know what it is.
Go ahead.
Let me guess. You ready?
Yeah.
After you guys got done dapping up the Kings players as they were taking to the ice, you probably took your wife and kids to the Delta Club, right? Right?
No,
It's
we
awesome.
walked right past it.
You didn't go in? The sushi's so good.
Yeah.
Mateo would have loved the jumbo shrimp.
Yeah, we walked right past it, Cappy. We didn't.
Oh,
we didn't-
man. I think
we
the
didn't
girls
feel
would
it
have
was
really liked-
appropriate after
Oh.
you had done what you did.
Oh, the chicken egg rolls are so good.
Yeah. So we
Oh, my
we
gosh.
went past it.
Mhm.
We're in the booth, and then there was a there was a nice little gift from the team awaiting me.
Oh, nice.
Lovely. I love it.
So it was very nice of them to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then they sent up a photographer to take a picture of us, which I told the guy, I go, "Are you serious? I go, this is not real." I thought Beto put the guy up to it, seriously, or Sam. And he's like, "No, I'll show you the text." And he showed me the text from a team executive that said, "Take these photos of George Sedano and his family while they're watching the game." And I was like, "Okay, cool."
Well, that's exciting.
It was very
man.
nice of them. Yeah.
Kids' first NHL game, is that right?
Correct. Yeah,
Nice.
7-6 overtime thriller.
It was an amazing game. It was. Can we just pull a quick time out here? We're looking at a picture of you and Samboni. When you think about it, the Kings had really what was maybe one of the most exciting wins of the entire season, and a win that they absolutely had to have because you got all this competition that's going on to get to this playoff spot, and the Kings are kind of they're just right there on the verge of will they make it, will they not make it. A 7-6 win over Toronto was a very exciting game, and back and forth all day long. When you think about what happened in L.A. this past weekend in sports, George, all the craziness around the Lakers and the injuries, UCLA winning college basketball's women's national championship, the Kings with this 7-6 win, how about LAFC this past weekend? And Denis with the hat trick, which was incredible. Great for him. The Dodgers sweeping the Nationals. Even the Angels this weekend, which I know we don't all pay that much attention to, But did you happen to see the plays that were made in the outfield by the right fielder Joe Adell? Did you happen to see any of those plays this weekend? What happened? He robbed.
Oh yeah, he made
home runs.
3 insane plays where he robbed home runs. Yeah,
right. And the first 2, you're like, yeah, you're sort of elevating and you're jumping over a wall.
But the third one was unreal.
One was the most insane thing, where he essentially dives into the stands out in right field, and there's a picture of from behind him where he's like standing there and he's got the ball and it's literally behind him, and you see the entire ballpark, and you never see a player in the stands with the ball. There was so much that happened this weekend in sports. It was truly incredible. It really was.
Yeah, it was
That's
phenomenal.
all.
Phenomenal.
Just a comment about how much was going on.
Meanwhile, around
8:37
earlier this morning, around 8:37, Lindsay asked a question to Sedano. Sedano had left us momentarily. We didn't realize that. Cappy jumped in and answered the question fine, but we still await 30 minutes later Sedano's answer. So, Lindsay, why don't you restate the question?
George, do you think that Luka kind of going to extreme lengths to expedite his recovery, do you think it says that he believes they can make a run? Because otherwise it's like, why bother?
I think he doesn't want to waste a year of his prime. Yes. And I think that he's going to exhaust every option to be available.
And him and LeBron were like, come on, man, we could do this. We could do this.
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't go that far.
right.
But I would just say, like, I would just say that, yeah, he doesn't want to waste a year of his prime. And when he heard the options here in the U.S., he's like, bleep that. I know if I go to Europe, we'll have a better chance of me coming back quicker because things are just done differently there. And no, not Russia.
No, that's
How
right.
do we know he's not going to Russia?
That's right. You don't know.
We don't
You're not
know,
sure.
but we're...
Well, that's fair. We don't know.
Exactly.
But Russia's not part of Europe, technically.
I mean, but still, it's over there.
It is closer, than we are.
Yeah, it is closer.
So he obviously believes, right?
I mean, I guess he believes they have a shot to at least get past the first round, sure.
So here's the spin that Lindsay is trying to pull off, which I want to go with. From a revenue standpoint and now being a LeBron homer because of the Nike AirPod things. So her point is Luka wouldn't do all this if he didn't have the hope inside of him. Like many Lakers fans across the Southland this morning that are saying LeBron will do it one more time. He'll put it all on his back and he'll fight through the first round. And then another hero will walk through the ash and the fire and the smoke named Luka, fully recovered, or at least enough to play basketball. And the Lakers will go on a historic run to at least the Western Conference Finals.
Now, do you
well,
that
no,
sounded
not
really exciting.
I
Do you
mean, it
believe
does,
that?
but I feel like, think about like what Shams said as far as, the playoffs don't start till the 18th. So let's say the Lakers can sneak out one win against whoever they're playing. Let's say they get Houston and they're 1-1 and it's been a month and Luka's like, all right, I'm going to give it a go. That makes sense, right?
When you say the word right, is that
no?
with a question mark at the end of it?
Yeah.
Okay, because answer negative.
I don't think they can win one game.
I'm not saying
out
that
of
they
two.
can't win. I'm not saying they can't win one game, but can I just ask you guys, can we do the math on this? The date of the first round of the playoffs would be
the 18th, like I just said.
Okay, April 18th.
Lindsay is dialed in on this.
The first game is Saturday, right? Yeah.
April 18th.
Which we don't know if the Lakers will be playing on April 18th.
Yeah, they
but
might
we
not
assume,
play until the 19th or 20th.
Well,
right. But assume they'll play Saturday or Sunday, yes.
Okay, but I guess what I really want to try and figure out is this. The Lakers, I was of the, I'm going to say assumption, pre-injuries, that the Lakers were going to finish the season in the 3 spot in the standings. And now you've got the Nuggets that have the same record, and yes, the Lakers have the tiebreaker, but the Nuggets just beat the Spurs. And that kind of shows you that, I'm not saying they can do it over 7 games, but with their experience and with their roster, they're capable of beating the Spurs. The Rockets last night beat Golden State, and they're a game back. So I'm just trying to do the math here, and I'm looking at everybody's remaining schedule. And if I think that the Lakers are going to lose, I'm going to say 3 out of 4. Let's just call it 2 out of 4. And let's say the Nuggets are going to win 2 out of 4. Okay, Lakers would have the tiebreak. And the Rockets, I guess the Rockets could win 3 of 4. I'm just looking at who they're playing. I guess what I'm getting at, George, is if you could do the math for us, or maybe you've already done it, if the Lakers were to fall out of 3, what's their worst case scenario and who might they play?
5, I believe. Yeah.
Okay, and if just hypothetically the Lakers fell to 5, just looking into your crystal ball, who would they play in the first round then? Looking at the standings here.
Because right now the Nuggets are 4 and the Rockets
would probably be Denver, yeah. Or maybe Houston. I guess because Denver could go to 3. If they fell to 5, Denver would probably go to 3. Houston would go to 4. So it could be Denver or Houston, but I feel like most likely Houston.
Yeah. Could the Lakers go 2 games, and I'm just doing this without looking at the actual schedule. They play on the 18th, they play on the 21st, and game 3, again, I'm just sort of estimating here, is the 24th. Today is April 6th. That's 18 days.
Well, the first
from
round,
now.
if it goes 7 games, could last 2 weeks.
Okay, but the question was, could the Lakers, sustain, go 1-1 and then get Luka back? That's the way Lindsay put it.
Possibly.
That's 18 days from now, approximately. 18 days.
That would be on the because his initial prognosis was what?
4-6.
I thought that was Austin.
I kind of thought it was both. What did you think Luka's was? What was his number? But let's just go with 4-6 for right now. I mean, if the number is 4 weeks, if they said 3 to...
That's short. Yeah, it's very short.
Yeah, Shams said he's thinking about a month.
Yeah.
Okay, so a month from the injury happened on April, 1st?
Because it's grade 2, right?
Yeah, that's what's been reported, grade 2.
Yeah, if it's grade 2, then about a month is probably the earliest.
Okay.
So let's say if he's going
a
overseas,
month from the injury.
Right.
So what was the date of the game?
Let's see, today's the 6th. Was it April 1st? Sounds like around April 1st. Let's just call it that for now. Okay?
Yeah,
so April
let's say
1st.
April 1st. So, May 1st, that would be that game 6 or 7. 6, 7.
6, 7.
But if he's going to Europe to expedite that, let's say he gets a week back.
Well,
if he gets a week back, then he gets probably 2 more games back. So, it'd probably be like game 3 or 4.
See?
3, 4. Well, I don't know.
4 or 5.
I don't know. I really don't think that's realistic.
Yeah.
Because think about this. If the injury is 4 to 6 weeks.
But Shams brought up a great point. Remember, Aaron Gordon tried to fight through that last year.
Yeah. Yeah.
And to his credit, he tried his best, but then it completely gave out on him.
Well, let me give you another example. I mean, just think about what happened last year, Game 7 in the NBA Finals, when Tyrese Halliburton was like, well, you know what? I'm going to...
Achilles a little different, right?
No,
but yeah,
I know,
yeah.
but don't you see what my point, though? My point is that you're going to try and give it a go because it's all on the line right now. It's Game 7. And if I blow it out, then I'll recover next year. But if we win the game and I don't blow it out, it was all worth it. Well,
it's
we
the
all
final
know what happened.
countdown, Cappy.
Right. He blew it out. That's right. He blew
Everything's
it out.
on the line.
Blow that thing out.
So then now he's missed the whole year. Can I just say that if Luka were to come back in, call it a month, and he comes back premature because he just wants to give it a go, that is not a recipe for winning a championship. You know what it is? It's a recipe for being hurt next year.
Yeah, but you have to think that he's going to have to be cleared, and they're going to have to feel good about it. I don't think that he's dumb enough to risk it just because they might have a puncher's chance.
Well, you're speaking what I'm saying. You're exactly right. Like if this were Game 7 of the NBA Finals, come give it a shot. But if this is Game 4 of Round 1, and you're only 65%, you're making a huge mistake.
Well, my point is just that why would he be worried about expediting returning this year if he didn't think they had a chance? That's all.
Well, I think that when you are a world-class athlete and you've just had the kind of month that they had where they went 15-2, and you started to believe in your mind that we're better than we actually are, and now all of a sudden you're hurt and you feel like you're letting your team down and you feel like you're letting the fan base down, you will do everything humanly possible to try and get yourself back as quickly as possible. But if as quickly as possible is a month, that gets us to the beginning of May. If doing everything right is 6 weeks, that gets us to the middle of May. Are the Lakers going to be playing in the middle of May when they don't have Austin Reaves and they don't have Luka Doncic? Sadly, I don't think so.
Well, to be fair, there's other teams, other players that they could be facing that have major injuries right now. So, I'm just saying it's not like they're the only ones that are dealing with injuries.
Is there anybody? Give me the names of like, I mean, for example, Houston, Kevin Durant is on the floor. Okay, Denver, the Joker is on the floor. I mean, you're talking about your number one and your number two. So if there are other teams where the number
Anthony Edwards didn't play because of his knee injury yesterday.
Okay, but that's
it's a lingering knee issue. So maybe it's something where, what if he further injures it because they're trying to fight to get up to the 5 seed?
Is he considered listed out 4 to 6 weeks right now, or is it a day?
Well, he's been out for several weeks already.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So how about, like, for example, you look at Steph. Steph was out for quite a while, and now all of a sudden he's back. It took him a long time to get back.
Yeah, but
Cappy, you would have never survived in the hope and fear era of ESPN LA 710.
No? Tell me more about the hope and fear era.
Oh, Mike Thompson would have brought you in and yelled at you every day to say, listen, it's about hope and fear. Okay. You can't just have one.
Okay,
Lindsay's trying to give us hope.
I like that. That's balance. That's flip side of the coin. She's got hope. I've got fear.
Maybe he was right. You're not ESPN LA 710 material.
It is absolutely possible. No, it's possible. He may have been right. He may have been right. That's absolutely true.
Cap, what are you going to do if LeBron flips the switch?
Yeah, what are you going to do, you scumbag?
I guess if LeBron flips the switch and LeBron puts the entire Laker organization on his back and then wins a playoff series
for one
without
game. Let's
Luka.
say 1 or 2 games. One game.
No, let's give him the series.
No, I think we're asking like 1 or 2 games at this point.
Oh, I'm asking for more.
I mean, he did beat Golden State with no Kyrie and no Kevin Love and, him and Tristan Thompson and a bunch of scrubs in the 2017 NBA Finals.
Mm-hmm. And what would you call this team that he's got right now without Luka and without Austin? What would you call them?
I would say they're probably comparable to that team.
So they're a bunch of scrubs, these guys.
Not scrubs, but
no, they are. Listen.
Well, they're not. They're B guys. They're not A guys. They're B guys.
Okay.
Yeah, B guys, Cappy.
Okay, B guys. Well, listen. I'm going to say this. Hey, LeBron, stick it to us, man. Just stick it to all the doubters, all the haters. Stick it to us. This is your team again. You put them all on your back. Take Jackson Hayes and put him on your back. Take Marcus Smart if he ever comes back and put him on your back.
Well, he's important too. They need to get him back.
Take Jake LaRavia and Luka Nard and put all these B-side players on your back, bro. Because the Lakers went from being an Austin Reaves and Luka Doncic team where LeBron James is option 3, and now there is no Luka, there is no Austin. My opinion, this is the fear part of it, Christopher. They will not be seen in a Laker uniform.
You got to give me the hope part, too.
Okay, the hope part is that Austin Reaves can come back much quicker.
I don't think that's happening.
Okay, so now I'm giving hope and you're giving fear.
Quicker.
Well, that's how we do it. We balance it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You keep people dangling. Keep tuning in segment after segment, quarter hour after quarter hour. You just keep them coming back for more. They can't stop the desire to hear what Cappy has to say.
Well, here's what I have to say. Hey, Luka, I hope that when you go over to Europe, I hope that whatever it is that they do over there that we can't do over here, I hope that thing gets you fixed. You hear the word hope? Hope, hope, hope. I hope that thing gets you fixed. And I hope that while you're over there, emotionally speaking, if you're able to be in the general vicinity of your young daughter who you've only seen one time since her birth and your other daughter, hey, girl dad, emotionally get yourself right at the same time. Be working on the physical, be working on the emotional, and then guess what? Try and come back as fast as possible, and let's see this recovery time. Let's see Luka prove to the world. Look at the kind of physical condition I was in before I got hurt. And so now I'm ready to make a fast recovery. I'm ready to come back and, like you said, rise from the ashes and lead the Lakers.
Look at that. That's selling hope right there.
Yeah,
nice.
Selling hope.
Yeah.
Selling hope.
I'm going to send that air check to Mike Thompson. Say, hey, you were wrong about him.
Yeah, he can sell hope, this guy. Right. He doesn't believe what he's selling, but
Cappy,
he's selling
listen,
it.
I don't care what Mike Thompson says, all right?
Yeah.
You're ESPN material.
You hear that, Mike?
Well, you're this generation of ESPN.
Right,
yeah.
this iteration.
A more wacky version.
Right.
It's Kings game day. The playoff push continues as the Kings host the Predators tonight at home. Pre-game coverage starts at 7, leading right up to face-off at 7:30 after the game. Keep it here for Kings Talk with Sam Boney, Sam Patesh, your spot to react and break it all down. Catch every moment on ESPN LA 710 and the all-new ESPN LA app. Just tap the Kings play-by-play tile, home of your LA Kings.
How would Mike Thompson have felt you stumbling on that read there?
Well, Mike Thompson wouldn't have allowed liners like this to be on the air.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What would he have done?
Mike Thompson, well, no, I mean, That was part of my. So Mike Thompson wasn't always a pro-revenue person. He was very much
he was a classically trained program director?
So his thing was, we'll get the numbers,
By
and
the way,
then
I
we'll
once
sell
had
it.
a program director tell me that I didn't get along with one time. He's like, I'm a classically trained program director.
Oh,
And I'm like,
really?
what are you, Mozart? What's wrong with you? dude?
Yeah.
What, you go to Juilliard? Really?
Seriously.
And I would say that I'm more of a pro-revenue content person. So, yeah, we do some things that maybe wouldn't have been as impactful 10, 15 years ago. But things have changed.
Right.
Back then, you didn't have content to choose from on the fingertips of your phone like you do now.
Speaking of selling hope, is there any chance that Lauren Betts and Gabriela Jaquez can fill in for Luka and Austin Reaves? I mean, after those girls' performance yesterday, I mean, at this point, you're so desperate, you'll take what you can get. I mean, those girls are healthy, and those girls got championship mentality. Walk into that Laker locker room and go sell hope there. How about that? How's that for selling hope? Anybody?
Yeah.
Anybody? No? Nobody buying?
Happy.
I just, listen, I hate to be the guy who rains on anybody's parade.
You really are being quite the contrarian here, Cap, and I don't like it.
Well, which part am I contrarian to?
All of it.
Well, like which part?
You're
in
just
particular?
like, well, I just don't think that it's going to happen. They're done. I mean, you don't seem to like my math process here of
he's kind of right. They're pretty toast.
I'm just trying to sell the hope because, again, you never know. I'm never going to count out a team that has LeBron on it. That's all.
Oh, so this is a LeBron thing.
Well, again, he's going to – I feel like if Luka decides, if he's able to come back a month from now and they're down 0-2 to, Denver, I don't think that there's really much of a decision to be made there. However, if they're playing Minnesota or Houston, who they match up better against, and they've got one win, or maybe they are down 0-2, but, they still got their home games left because somehow the standings have flipped and their seating has flipped. And they're like, well, we could go back home. Luka's going to come back. We win those home games and, stretch this to 7 and we'll be all right. Right?
Well, I'm all for being all right. But, okay, here, and listen, you're doing a great job, Linz. You're selling hope, and I'm buying hope. But on the flip
Anything's
side,
possible, Cappy.
yes. But here's the flip side. The flip side of it is that Luka goes back to Europe. Luka gets this treatment, and the fact of the matter is, this is really bad. I mean, the word tear and hamstring scares me. If strain and hamstring,
God.
I'm okay.
I mean, any strain technically is a tear in regards to that stuff.
Oh, it is?
I mean, weren't you paying attention to the clapper vision when he said, reach down and touch your tuchus?
Yeah, I did. I did all of that.
Did you touch
I touched
your
my
tuchus?
Oh, I did. I touched the bone of my tuchus. I did. But when I'm doing it right now, as a matter of fact. But this notion of
You're
tearing.
touching your tuchus?
Yes, I'm touching the bone of
Your
the
tush?
tuchus. Yeah. Listen, I want to be as hopeful as everybody else. Here's where I get messed up in hope is I hope Luka and Austin Reaves can both make it back in 4 weeks. I really do. But then I get balanced with, now if they do make it back in 4 weeks, how much shooting have they done? How much dribbling have they done? How much running have they been able to do? What kind of physical condition are they in? Where's their head at after 4 or 5 weeks off towards the end of the season and the beginning of the postseason? Like, these are all the things that I worry about. So I'm a little bit of a worrywart. I will admit that. But I also think I'm a little bit realistic and would love to be more hopeful than realistic. The realistic side says they will not be seen in a Laker uniform again this season. The hope side says both of these guys are quick healers and will recover much faster than expected, and they'll both come back and they'll have this very dramatic playoff run. That would be my hope. And by the way, George, speaking of Austin Reaves, one of the things about Austin Reaves was what kind of money will he eventually make? How much money do the Lakers want to invest in him? And what were the things that we've talked about over the course of many weeks as to how the Lakers would make that decision? Do you recall that conversation?
I do. It was about his performance in the postseason.
And now there is a possibility, maybe a very realistic possibility,
that he will not be available.
And therefore?
Then they'll have an interesting decision on their hands.
Correct. Because now, rather than saying, well, we saw him in the postseason, and guess what? He was much better this year than he was last year. And it's not some sort of postseason thing where he can't perform. But now we don't know. So
Correct.
Now, because he got hurt in the last part of the season, and we never saw him, in theory, in the postseason, How do we know how he's going to perform in the postseason? We don't. We have to project. Well, do you want to spend $40 million a year on a player based on projections? Or do you want to spend $40 million on a player that you've seen perform in the postseason? We know he can perform in the regular season.
Right.
So this Austin Reaves thing becomes a much bigger issue about his future with the Lakers, don't you think?
Oh, I don't think there's any question, Cappy. Look at Cappy adding layers, Christopher.
See that, Chris?
Good, yeah.
Chris?
Yeah.
That's ESPN material right there.
I love when you challenge Cappy and he just sticks it up your tuchus.
Just really.
Hey, listen, for the right price, you could stick it up there any day you want.
Really, for the right price, huh?
Yeah.
Quack, quack. Kids are on spring break.
Yeah, but are they? Yeah, maybe they are.
I think the kids are more likely to be watching on YouTube than listening on the AM radio.
Correct, and definitely listening. The only way they're listening on the radio is or the app if they're in the car with their parents.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But they could be stumbling upon us.
I got a text message from my daughter's best friend who goes to the Colorado University in Boulder. And she texted me yesterday, George, and she said, "You're not going to believe this." And I said, "Tell me." She said, "I'm in a parking lot, and there's a guy parked next to me. His windows are down, and he's listening to you guys on the radio."
Wow.
And I went, "What do you mean?" She goes, "Well, I could hear your voice." And I'm like, "Yeah, but you may have gotten my voice confused with other people that are on the radio." She goes, "No, I actually said to them, how are you listening to that?" So she wound up getting into a whole conversation with this kid who's from L.A., who goes to Boulder, who is catching up on Sedano and Cap on the app over the weekend. How do you feel about that?
Sedano and Cap on the app?
On the weekends. That's right.
Pretty
good.
good, Cappy.
Pretty good.
I mean,
Saturday
Chris,
special
that should be the new promo. Listen to Sedano and Cap on the app.
Well, yeah. And the Saturday special kind of got derailed because of the Luka news.
Yeah.
So I threw everything out from the week, and we just basically reran Friday's show with Samboni, Kirk, Chris Canty, and then our instant reaction to the Luka news. See, we can do that. We have flexibility.
Total. Flexibility is key in life. It really, really is. Got to be flexible. You do. Samboni
Why am I known
just,
as Mr. Krabs in the YouTube chat?
Really? They're calling you Mr.
Because you're
Krabs?
kind of crabby.
Oh, is that why?
He's the
Well,
boss.
at least it's not an STD thing.
Oh, no.
Oh,
I
you were
mean,
thinking,
Mr. Krabs is the boss in SpongeBob, and he's kind of crabby.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
But he's also a literal
but I'm not
crab.
the boss. I'm just a consultant.
Oh, right.
I just give people my opinion. What they want to do with it that's their option.
Is that really the case?
Yeah.
Really? You just walk around giving opinions?
Usually, yeah. Well, no, I don't just
Well,
give
he's got
them.
plenty of those, don't you think?
People usually say, "Hey, what's your opinion on this?"
Hey, man.
Mm-hmm. Hey, man, tell me what you think about this, babe. Yeah, is that how?
And I put together a great deck. People enjoy my decks.
They do.
You're a good
They
deck.
do. Yeah.
Really?
Good
Yeah.
deck.
You using Claude to build your decks nowadays?
No, I still build them by hand.
Oh, I don't do that anymore.
Yeah, because again, here's the problem. If something else is creating it, this is why I still use legal pads. That's why there's stacks of legal pads in my office. If I don't write it out, then I can't remember it. So if I have something else build it, then I got to keep reading it, and then I'm going to have to write out the notes. It's just easier for me to build it.
Oh, really?
I use ChatGPT a lot to track my protein intake all day.
Okay.
And then I'll say goodnight to it every night. Like, hey, good night. We had a good day. And then it's like, tomorrow we'll go get him again. And I'm like, all right.
Is it acceptable or is it normal? I think it is to be polite to your AI.
No, you're not supposed to. Craig told us that in the meeting, remember?
When
He
she
said,
says Craig, she's referring to Craig Harmison.
Harmison,
Yeah.
the owner.
I know,
he said, do not be polite because it wastes GPU. And that's a big problem right now. Did you know I read
What's
this?
GPU?
So GPU is like the RAM that takes to run the chat, the AI. And there's all these companies that were expected to build these data centers across the U.S. Like they said something like, I don't know, 2 billion more GPU or whatever it is by the end of the year. And more than half of them have had to cancel those plans to build because they don't have the space. They don't have the free, like the electricity. They don't have, the ability to run that much data into a data center. So it just, it's pointless. So they're not building them. They're behind schedule.
You mean to tell me that when I say to Claude, "Hi, how are you?"
You're not supposed to do that. You're wasting GPU.
Yeah,
Okay,
don't
so
waste. Just get to the point.
So when I just say something
be
like this,
be like, hey, you're a medical expert.
Yes, always
Luka
lead with that.
Doncic has this injury and he's going to Europe, right? Like you go and you prompt it properly. Don't waste time. Don't waste its time. It doesn't want to have any pleasantries with you.
None.
So even
but he also,
and thank you.
I thought he also said once to be nice in case they take over the world.
Oh, he was joking.
Oh, so I shouldn't be nice?
You literally should use few words as possible. And to George's point, my friend told me this.
Well, why am I paying all that money per month to use it?
Because you're supposed to use as few words as possible. Just say you're a blank. Like, okay, if you want to have them build you a deck, you say you are a sports radio consultant. Build me a deck that does this, this, and this. That's all you say.
No, guess what? I'm using all that GPU. What is it? CPU? What?
GPU. No, literally, like they're running out of it, and then you won't have any chat GPT.
And then what's going to happen? They'll figure it out.
No.
All right, I just typed this in. Luka
like
Doncic
20 years ago, they said we were going to run out of water. We figured it out.
No, we're good.
Yeah, we're getting there.
And guess what? And then Cappy and I will eat each other, and it'll all be over.
Oh dear. That took a
Who
left
eats
turn.
who first, though, is the question.
Well, I've got more blubber on me, so you want to eat me first.
Yeah, I definitely want to eat you.
Yeah.
I just
like
typed
that
this
movie.
in.
What was the movie that the plane
where
crashed?
they crashed the plane, the soccer team crashed the plane,
and then they
they
eat each other.
Was it Alive? Was that the name of the movie? Alive?
I think so, yeah.
Was it a real story?
Yeah.
Like, true?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Uh-uh.
Yes.
Had to eat each other.
Yeah.
Wait, is there a documentary about this?
Yeah, they had a big
there
crash in
probably
Chile, I
is,
think.
Oh, hang on. I need to look this up now.
Yeah, you do. George, I just typed this into Claude. Luka Doncic has a grade 2 hamstring issue. I'm calling it an issue because I don't know if I should call it a tear or a strain or whatever. And then I say this to Claude. How long is he likely to be out? So now Claude can go do the work of probably finding out about everybody who's ever had this same injury and how long they've come back or how long it took.
You should have started it with "You're a doctor."
Okay. It says, great question and a really important one for Lakers fans heading into the playoffs. Here's the full picture. Medically, a grade 2 hamstring strain typically means 4 to 8 weeks for the general population. For NBA players with access to rehabilitation facilities that are elite and sports medicine teams, recovery times are typically compressed to around 2 to 4 weeks.
Right.
Okay, now the complicating factors for Luka specifically, he has prior experience with hamstring issues. He missed 4 games right before the All-Star break with a left hamstring issue earlier this season, and it's the same hamstring. Repeat injuries to the same area almost always carry more risk and can slow the recovery process, and teams tend to be more conservative about return timelines because of the high re-injury rate with hamstrings. Oh, my goodness. And then, Lindsay, to your point, the NBA playoffs tip off on April 18th. That's 12 days away. Even with the best case of recovery, at best, Luka can return at the tail end of the Lakers' first-round series, provided LA is able to extend the series to 6 or 7 games.
6-7.
Thank you.
90 should type in and say, what if he goes to Europe for a specialized treatment?
Okay.
That's what they're calling it.
A specialized.
Now, technically, aren't we using a lot of GPU now?
Yeah, but we're not fluffing it. You know?
Yeah, Cap, you don't fluff
straight stuff.
I'm not. One thing that bothers me is when I misspell a word, it doesn't like autocorrect like your phone. And then when my phone autocorrects, then I get pissed off because it's not usually the word that I want. All right, here goes. It's a real phenomenon in pro sports. Several NBA players have gone overseas for specialized treatments that are not FDA approved. The most relevant treatment would be PRP, so that's platelet-rich plasma, or stem cell therapy, both of which are more widely available and less restricted in Europe. However, these are already accessible in the U.S., so Europe wouldn't offer a major advantage there. Okay. The treatment that actually moves the needle is something like orthokin therapy.
That's what Dr. Clapper said.
Right. Regenikine, a German anti-inflammatory treatment using the patient's own blood proteins.
That's where he's going. That's what Kobe did.
That's exactly right. The next line. Kobe Bryant famously went to Germany for this multiple times. Wow.
So what's the timeline? Did he give you a new timeline?
Okay. So with this, what is the timeline? Okay,
You're really pounding on that keyboard.
I am. I'm crushing this.
You're like Mace, who just pounds on it.
I don't know why. Like, the harder I hit it, the better I think it is for some reason.
It's not, though.
I know. And I misspelled the word the.
Oh, that's going to use GPU.
Based on everything we know, here's the most realistic breakdown. The injury, grade 2 hamstring strain, suffered April 3rd. Same hamstring he hurt earlier this season before the All-Star break. The playoff schedule starts April 18th. First round, April 18th through May 5th or 8th, if it goes 6-7 games. Second round would start mid-May. Best case, he returns late in the first round, somewhere between games 5 and 7.
Yeah,
somewhere around May
said.
1st through the 5th.
What do you need Claude for?
I don't need Claude. I got
Did you ask him
Sedano.
what doctor? Did you ask him what doctor? You were wondering
what
about
doctor did Luka go to?
Yeah. Who is the most famous
I
doctor?
hear the pounding on the keyboard.
All that stuff Claude told you, I told you.
He is right. He is right.
In Germany.
I mean, between George, Dr. Clapper, and Shams, we already got all that stuff.
Yeah, what's Claude telling us that the three of us didn't?
Nothing.
AAD, also a doctor.
That's true.
Who was the most famous doctor in Germany to help Luka? Let's see if they come up with a guy.
That doesn't make sense.
No? Why not?
You should say, like, which doctor in Germany is known for specializing in this type of treatment that is likely
Good job,
to help
Lindsay.
Luka.
Lindsay knows what she's doing.
Here's what
I took some classes. The Claude class that used to cost people $2,000 to learn it is now free.
Oh, you're classically trained.
Yes, I'm classically trained in Claude.
Classically trained on Claude.
When I asked who's the most famous doctor in Germany to help Luka, it writes back, great question for the show.
That's
He's listening to us. He's listening to us.
And there's a very specific answer here. He says the name you're looking for is Dr. Peter Welling, Wehling. Welling is based in Dusseldorf, Germany.
Dusseldorf.
I've been to Dusseldorf. Oh, absolutely. The Dusseldorf Dragons used to play there. And he's described as an influential molecular orthopedist who developed a blood manipulation technique called Regenikine. I think that's how you say it. He's essentially the most famous sports medicine doctor in Germany for elite athletes, and his clinic became a pilgrimage site for NBA and pro sports stars. From Kobe Bryant to Alex Rodriguez to golfer Fred Couples.
It's got to be it.
It's got to be the guy.
So we did get something from Claude.
Dr.
He's
Peter
correct.
Welling.
There you go,
from
Claude.
Dusseldorf.
Finally. There we go.
Yeah, that's the name.
Should I give him a call in Dusseldorf?
Yeah,
Hey,
why don't you
seriously.
call
I mean,
Dr. Peter Welling?
We actually, so they're about 9 hours ahead in Dusseldorf. What time would that be? Well, I mean, you can't do it now. We'd have to do it early in the morning, probably.
I can do it when I wake up at like 1 a.m.
Well, but I'm saying, like, we could have him on at like 7:30 or something, and it would be what over there?
But what if he only speaks German?
Oh, I've got Claude to speak German back to him.
That's right.
It'd be
I'll
like
say
4:30.
Claude.
Yeah, it'd probably be the latest we could have him on would be in that first hour.
Okay.
And if he only speaks German, tell him it's no problem.
Hey, he also treated the Pope, Pope John Paul II.
Oh, really?
Yeah, check that out.
Hey, you guys have Claude. I have Claudia. Listen.
Oh, you got
gonna
Claudia.
regret this. You're going to regret this.
Yeah, we are going to.
There really should be Claudia as well. You're right. All right, Dr. Peter Welling of Dusseldorf, Germany. He is the Dr. Clapper of Dusseldorf. Let's see if we can find
I'm
this
going
guy.
to fact check this with Dr. Clapper just to make sure. You know.
Oh, he'll have a lot to say, yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, he'll know Dr. Welling. I'm sure he will.
9:38, we take a 2-minute timeout, and we'll be back with the Lindsay segment right here on ESPN LA.
Purple and gold-blooded. The Lake Show play here.
Tomorrow, the purple and gold are back at Crypto.com Arena, and the Lake Show are looking for some payback on OKC.
Grab by LeBron. Grab by Arabia. Ahead to Reaves. Alley-oop to LeBron. Slam dunk. Highlight play of the month.
Lakers Thunder from downtown LA. Coverage begins tomorrow at 6 p.m.
Every dribble, every dunk. This is the home of the Lakers. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Oh, Lakers fans, this is when we don't give up hope and we gather around together to watch the Lakers against the Thunder Tuesday night at Kelsey's at Pchanga Resort Casino. Tuesday night, 7 p.m. at Kelsey's. We're going to party, watch the Lakers game together, win fabulous prizes, and cheer on our purple and gold. Here's what I want you to do. Go to ESPNLA.com right now. Click the Lakers Pchanga logo. Make your reservation to join us Tuesday night at Kelsey's at Pchanga Resort Casino with ESPN LA for an official watch party.
Offer 888-390-AS-IS. That's 888-390-AS-IS. 888-390-2747. Or better yet, go to their website, sellersadvantage.com.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Providence Realty, DRE number 019-15-21-2.
Mason in Ireland.
So at Pizza Hut in Canada, you now have an additional option. You know, you can always get cheese in the crust, right? They are doing hot dogs in the crust. I think it's real.
I'd try it.
The OGs of LA Sports Radio.
If you're eating pizza, who the hell cares, right? Put as many toppings on as you want, as much cheese as you want.
Strongly
hot dogs
disagree.
And cheese in the crust. It doesn't matter. There's no such thing as healthy pizza.
Pizza is sacred. It's one of the most beautiful, wonderful creations that we have on this earth.
Okay.
Is pizza.
Yeah, I am pro evolution. I'm in favor of the evolving nature of pizza, which
when is
can now
enough,
include
Mason?
both
When is
cheese
enough?
and hot dogs in the crust.
So,
by the way,
things like-
is there a better stoner food in the world than hot dog crust pizza?
Mason in Ireland, weekdays at noon on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and live on YouTube.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show, presented by Call Jacob and Jacob Emrani.
The new phone number, 800-345-6789.
My guy, your guy, Cappy's guy, the great Jacob Emrani. 800-345-6789.
With a new phone number, 800-345-6789.
9:41. Good morning. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. It is time for the Lindsay segment. We like to play a TV theme or a wrestling theme. How about this one? On this day in 1992, Barney and Friends premiered on PBS. And as we know, Cappy loves a purple dinosaur.
Why not?
The Lindsay segment, you can follow her at Lindsay Baseball on Twitter or Instagram. Brought to you by Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. If you're in the market for new flooring, shop at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, where every day is a deal, no gimmicks. Call 866-62-FLOOR or go to HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. No sale beats wholesale. I don't think I've ever seen an episode of Barney all the way through.
A great documentary on it.
Really?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Why would you watch it?
Why would I watch Barney?
Yeah.
Because in 1992, I was like 9 years old.
Oh, I think
I
you were a
watched
little
Barney.
past it.
Well, now I am. It'd be weird if, like, you and I were just sitting down on a couch watching Barney together.
Hey, tomorrow night at the East Central, let's get together in room 315, and we'll watch.
We'll watch Purple Dinosaurs on television.
We'll watch Barney.
One of
Get
these
into the
days,
right frame of mind, of course.
Happy someone's going to show up at your door and just be like, hey, where's the party at, Cap? Keep giving out your room number.
Mm-hmm.
With the Lindsay segment for today. Take it away, Penny Lindsay.
Thanks, Christopher. All right, so this story went viral on TikTok of a couple who brought their baby on an Allegiant Air flight. Now, I just want to note that Allegiant Air is like a budget airline, similar to Frontier or Spirit. So I'm not sure if that has anything to do with, the way that the flight attendant treated these people or what the situation was, but I just wanted to throw that out there. So this couple they boarded their plane with their baby, and the baby was crying as they got on the flight because it was really hot and stuffy. The plane was coming from somewhere, or it was in somewhere warm. Until the plane gets going and they don't get the fans going, it can get a little warm in there. So the baby was crying, and before they even took off, the flight attendants asked them to leave. They kicked them off the plane because they said that their baby wouldn't stop crying. Now, there happened to be an ER nurse working in the same, or she worked as an ER nurse, and she was sitting in the same row as them and said, look, the baby doesn't seem to have a fever. It just seems like a typically fussy baby. It's probably a little hot because it's hot in here. Either way, they were like, no, the baby has a fever. It must be sick. She won't stop crying. You got to get off the plane. Do you think there's ever, in this situation, should somebody get kicked off the plane because their baby won't stop crying?
Yeah, I've never heard of such a thing, and I've been
Crazy.
on clearly a lot of flights, and I've also had have children. Now, I've been very lucky that I think maybe one time we had an issue where the baby was fussy for a little bit. We have been very lucky, but I always feel for those parents in those scenarios. I'm always, if they're near me, I'm like, hey, is there anything I can do? We can help. You know what I mean? I try my best because I just know how nerve-wracking and anxiety-ridden that is for the parent.
Right, because everybody in the plane is looking at you, shut the kid up, man. Shut him up. And you're looking at the other people what can I do? And before you have kids, you have that shut the kid up mentality. When you have kids and then you got to deal with this where everybody's looking at you, then you have the mentality of, well, I'd love to shut the kid up. Is there anything you could do to give me a hand? Because I'll be the guy sitting right next to him, George, going, hey, give me the baby. Let me have the baby. Bring the baby over here to me.
Come here, Bubba.
Yeah, come here. Bubby, come here, darling. Come here. And let me see if I can rock the baby. Maybe a new set of hands, Maybe a nice new chest to cry on.
Are you a baby whisperer, Cap?
I don't know if I'd call myself a baby whisperer, but I'm a volunteer. I'm willing to help. That's all I am.
I mean,
I'm just willing to help.
In the day and age of 2026, most people, if noises bother you that much on a plane, just bring your noise-canceling headphones or AirPods. I feel like you can drown all that stuff out nowadays. No?
You can drown most of it out, yes.
I feel for the parents, though, because
Yeah.
they're, believe me when I tell you, everybody who's looking at them going, please shut your baby up, they're looking at everybody else going, we would love to. Believe me, there's more stress for us, the parents of the screaming baby, than there is for you, the person who's hearing the screaming baby.
Correct.
I once had somebody hand me like a little sandwich bag filled with earplugs and like some gum and a couple other things, like some candy and stuff. And they were just like, we have our toddler on the flight and she's never flown before. So we're just giving this to you as just like a heads up and thank you for dealing with us ahead of time.
That's lovely.
Right.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, if I had a kid, I'd probably do that.
Those are some really organized people.
Yeah. They obviously planned ahead because they were stressed about it.
Mm-hmm. Lovely.
Well, speaking of things that have gone viral, the disco song, Ring My Bell, from way back in 1979.
Love that song. You can ring my bell, ring my bell,
well,
my bell,
ring-a-ling-a-ling.
Yeah, you know
Anita Ward.
It's rising up through the Spotify charts, and it's trending on TikTok because apparently a lot of Gen Zers are convinced that they can manifest their wealth by playing this song and just kind of telling themselves, I'm wealthy, cancel my debt. I can manifest money and being rich by listening to this song. I don't know what started it, but it's a thing. I saw it a couple days ago, and I was just like, what the hell is this? So I Googled it, and sure enough.
Kids are strange, man.
They really are.
Yeah, but why do they think that song...
Why do they think... Why did the one video of the guy skating on his skateboard, drinking the cranberry juice to Fleetwood Mac song, why did that go viral?
Right. I don't know.
Nobody knows.
Well, we were in the
I don't know.
pandemic. Everybody wanted to go outside.
Yeah, and that's a great song.
Why does anything go viral, though?
And this is a
That's
great
true.
song, too, Ring My Bell. But I just want to know what the kids are thinking. Like, where's their mindset at? Hey, this song can help me manifest all the things I want in life. Okay, ring my bell. My bell, ring-a-ling-a-ling.
I guess it worked for some people, and so the other ones are just trying it.
Don't forget that part, Kevin.
Oh, that's a good part. That's a very good part of the song. Underrated part, to be sure.
Well, some people say that it's the hertz frequency. There's like certain frequencies that are good for like manifesting.
Really?
Yeah.
This
I'm
is
going to send you
news
this
to me.
story. It's the whole thing, Cap.
I'm
You should
looking
try
at it right now. I'm looking at it right here. Anita
try it.
Ward's disco classic, Ring My Bell, becomes a virally manifested streaming hit. Wow.
Yep.
I did not know that.
That is wild.
Neil in the YouTube chat just said, Morales, you guys notice it looks like Sedano is talking into Yoshi's bottom, right? We've been making that joke for like 3 days. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
People
Welcome
in the
to
YouTube
the show
chat,
there,
man.
Neil.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Come on,
Welcome
Big
to the
Neil.
show.
Come on, Big Neil.
By the way, Cappy, we have Pat McAfee on the TV up here.
Yep,
Yeah, Jim
I see.
Nance has been
Yeah.
on the
Jim
whole
is
for
on.
like
I
the whole
see.
time we've been on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I see
did
Jim's
you email him yet?
I haven't because I kind of felt like, I don't know, Masters Week. Do I really want to bother a
Well,
Masters
If
Week?
he's doing Pat McAfee, then he would also like to do his good friend Cappy show, no?
I think
I mean,
so.
you gave him our tequila every year for a couple of years, didn't you?
Yeah, and I just sent him a nice bottle of vodka recently.
By the way, he's doing a good thing with his hair.
Yeah, he looks
I
great
got to start
today.
doing that because I throw it back. I got to start doing it. I got to start doing it to the side.
No, he looks
Side
great.
swoop.
Jim looks great today.
See, Cappy, look, he also even has like the
He goes
earbuds
wired
in.
too,
Yeah.
wired headphones.
Yes,
Right.
he knows. He knows the technological, the advantage of using those instead
Oh,
of
I
the
had good
AirPods.
Easter hair yesterday.
You did?
Yeah, it was good.
Nice. Very nice.
Did you post a pic?
I think Stephanie took some pictures. I don't know.
Easter hair pic.
I was just posting stuff of Otis the bunny.
Did you guys like the Chewy bunny picture for Easter?
I did. It was very funny.
That was good. It looked just like him. ChatGPT, Cappy.
Nice.
I just told it what to do. I didn't say please.
GPU. Don't waste that GPU
Don't do it.
on pleasantries.
Don't do it. We good? We good?
Yeah, I think we're good, unless you got anything else.
Well, we gotta make sure Cappy has time for he's probably gonna follow up on Reacher or the what was the thing that he talked about on Friday?
Wait, you're talking about like the rocket?
Yeah, the rocket. You had 2 days on the rocket. Maybe we got part 3 today. I want to make sure you have time.
Today I'm going to hit you with something that you I'm going to be curious to hear everybody's answer here. Although I think I probably can already predict it, but I'm going to tell you guys something that I spent a lot of time on and see if anybody else has done the same.
Was it part 4 of your friend wanting you to go on the cruise?
No,
Or
sir.
is that over? You that deadline is over, right?
Yeah. I'm out.
What did happen with that, by the way? I'd like to know part 4.
Wait, me going on the cruise?
Yeah, like
what'd you tell the
that
guy?
yacht or whatever.
Yeah, what'd you tell him?
Oh, no. That unfortunately, that ship has sailed.
Without you.
Without me. That's exactly right.
It was for the
There
best
was
guy.
no way you were going to be able to go without Rich.
What'd you tell him? What'd you tell him?
And every one of my friends who I spoke to about this to just get their opinion, hey, I've got this really wealthy friend, and he's turning 60, and he's got this incredible yacht, and he invited me, but unfortunately, there wasn't enough room for me and my lady. What do I do? And every friend to a man was like, you go without her. And I'm like, no, come on. They're like, no, you do. And I'm like, I can't do it. I cannot do that.
Are they all divorced?
Divorced and remarried. Yes.
Happy, did you ever ask Rachel, like, hey, would you have let me go?
No,
by myself?
he didn't even.
No, you
wrote
didn't
it.
Hell no. He's
No,
terrified.
No, Jorge, I offered it like this. Hey, I was invited to go on this super exotic, crazy cruise in Europe.
Well, when you put it that way.
But I told them that I wasn't going to go because if you couldn't go, I wouldn't go. So I kind of I offered myself up as a
As
a
a
good
martyr.
guy. Yes,
You should
correct.
have said it was like a fishing trip or something.
You know what, Lindsay? That would have been a much better, smarter thing to do. Like, hey, I'm going on a guy's golf trip in
technically,
Europe.
you still could have gone fishing, yes.
When I tell Brandon I go golfing with Chris,
she would have assumed you would have gone fishing, off the coast or something. And then, when she realizes that she calls your phone and has that weird ring because you're international,
Yeah.
I guess you could have said you were in Mexico, but
Right.
I don't know. You're a bad
well,
liar. So.
the other thing is this, though, is that my friend's father, who's 91 years old, he is going on the trip. And I think that my friend thought that his dad would say, hey, thanks for offering, and I'd love to go, but I don't think I'm going to make it. But the dad at 91 years old is actually going on the trip, and that's what took my room.
So did you get uninvited?
No, I wasn't uninvited. I was invited as a single, not as
okay,
adult,
that's
not
right.
as
I
a
got
couple. But that's not what I'm going to talk about today, just so you know. But thank you.
Okay.
All right.
For remembering that.
Join ESPN LA for a Lakers watch party tomorrow at 7 p.m. If you have hope, then be there. Be with your fellow Lakers fans. Kelsey's inside Pchanga Resort Casino in Temecula. Enjoy the game, score autographed Lakers basketballs, and get your chance to win Lakers playoff tickets. There may only be one round, so get them now. Spots are limited, so make sure you get your reservation. ESPNLA.com. Click on the Pchanga Lakers logo and make your reservation to join us tomorrow night at Kelsey's at Pchanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pchanga Resort Casino, the official Native American resort and casino of the Los Angeles Lakers. Meanwhile,
Nice read.
Call Jacob is the official personal injury attorney of the Sedano and Kap Morning Show. If you're injured in an accident, call Jacob, 800-345-6789. That's 800-345-6789, or call jacob.com. You want to go into Don't Sweat the Small Stuff now?
Yes, please.
Or we want to do it early?
Well, because I want to run something by you guys.
All right. Is this the first edition of many days that you'll soak dealer's choice out of one topic?
This could be a 2-day deal.
All right.
Time
for our Don't Sweat the Small Stuff calendar. We'll do the. Go ahead.
I like the multiple parts. It's like it's like a documentary. It's like a series.
Right.
You
It's
know
like a
what I mean?
follow-up. Yeah,
I'm
you got to
okay
follow
with
up with things. Yeah.
All right, we'll start with the weekend, April 4th and 5th. Practice presence. Don't sweat the small stuff, Cappy. When you practice presence and live mindfully in the moment, you will think more clearly, breathe more deeply, partner, parent, and friend more completely. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
And truly enjoy your life more fully, okay? And then here's today's calendar, Monday, April 6th, 2026. This is a good one for me. Practice humility. The way to develop genuine humility is to practice. It's nice because you will get immediate inner feedback in the way of calm, easy feelings. The next time you have an opportunity to brag, resist the temptation, Cappy. Like when I say, hey, listeners, you're just lucky to get to listen to us. You scumbags. That's your Don't Sweat the Small Stuff.
What happened to the practicing of the humility? You had a great opportunity to practice.
Well, I do it around here, like off the air. But on the air, the shtick is not humble.
Okay.
But off the air, when people say, oh, you're great, you did a great job, I'm like, no, it wasn't me. Or I'll just say, yeah, that's just my job. That's fine.
Wow.
Leave me alone.
Wow, what a humble
How about
guy.
I pay you not to talk to me? How about that?
All right. I'll take that.
Time for the Dealer's Choice Real Deal, brought to you by Seller's Advantage. Want to sell your house? Before you call an agent, call Seller's Advantage. They'll buy it as is with a competitive cash offer. No repairs needed. They make selling easy. Call 888-390-AS-IS for a no obligation offer or visit sellersadvantage.com. DRE 01961658.
Guys, outside of a game, football game, basketball game, doesn't matter. Outside of a live sporting event, when was the last time you've watched something on network television and been willing to sit through commercial breaks? Tell me the name of the show or series. Does anybody have one? And when was the last time you've done
Not counting sports, you're saying?
No sports. Oh. Just a TV show on network television. So that means, listen, it can go anything from NBC to ABC to, I don't care, whatever other network is out there. But you're watching a show on TV and you are willing to sit through commercials. When was the last time?
Fear Factor after the Super Bowl because Johnny Knoxville was hosting it. And that was the only episode I watched. The first one after the Super Bowl, Fear Factor.
Okay, and you were brought to that show because the TV was still on after the Super Bowl?
After the Super Bowl, yeah.
Okay. Last time you watched a TV show on network television and sat through commercials. Anybody got one?
Does it count if I'm at my sister's house and my brother-in-law has Everybody Loves Raymond on for the 800th time and I'm kind of forced to sit through it?
Okay, that counts.
Okay, and that's it.
George, can you think of the last time you watched a TV show?
That's not network television.
It's not?
No.
As in network, you mean like ABC, NBC, CBS?
And Ryan, you mean live. You don't mean syndication.
Oh, 2020. I watch 2020 with my mom all the time.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you mean ABC, NBC, CBS,
Yes.
or Fox?
Mm-hmm.
I do like Abbott Elementary. I will watch that.
Okay. Don't know the show, Abbott Elementary.
That's on ABC.
Okay. This past Saturday night, I think I told you guys here in the last few weeks, Rachel and I have not been going out very much. Usually Saturday night was a big night for us. We would out, party, drink, have fun, the whole thing. Last few weeks, probably 4 or 5 weeks, we are into rom-coms on Saturday night. But this past Saturday night, rather than watching a rom-com, you know what we watched on network television? ABC network television. Sat through the commercials. You ready? The 10 Commandments.
Okay.
The 10 Commandments.
That's a light watch.
Do you realize that the 10 Commandments on network television goes on TV at 7 p.m. and ends at 11:30 p.m.?
Yes, every year.
Do you understand this?
Literally every year.
Okay, well, when was the last time you sat down to watch the 10 Commandments?
I mean, like 20 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay, same. Rachel had never seen the 10
The story
Commandments.
hasn't changed.
No, the story's the same. The story's the same.
It's
Rachel's
kinda
never
like-
seen it.
It's kind of like when they air the Christmas Story on repeat for 24 hours on Christmas Eve.
So Rachel had never seen the 10 Commandments. We came into the 10 Commandments probably an hour and a half into it and watched the remaining 3 hours of it. And she literally doesn't even know the story. So I'm like, oh, just wait, watch what happens here. Moses got that staff. He is going to F up the Pharaoh right here. Watch what he does with his staff. And he drops the staff, and the staff turns into a cobra, right? And then what does the Pharaoh do? He says, oh, any magician can do that. 2 cobras show up, and what happens? Moses' cobra eats the 2 cobras of the Pharaoh, right? You guys know this story?
Yeah, I mean, vaguely. Yes, it's been a minute.
All right, here's what happens. We missed the first hour and a half of it, right? So the next day we go to our friend's house for Easter, and they're talking about how every Easter they watch the 10 Commandments. So we watched the last 2.5 hours, 3 hours on Saturday night, and then we watched the first hour and a half on Easter Sunday at our friend's house and caught up on the whole story of how Moses was going to be one of the first Hebrewite babies that was going to be slain. So the mom put little baby Moses in the basket and sent him down the river Nile, and then he got picked up, and then he was birthed and reared by these Egyptians who thought of him as their own son, only to find out that my man Moses was a Hebrew slave this entire time. The 10 Commandments with commercials on Saturday night. That's real commitment, people. Network television.
You had to ask your friends to catch you up on that?
No, I had to ask them if they, and by the way, let me tell you something, Lindsay. They had it on DVR from 2019. So the commercials we were watching were for brand new cars back in 2019.
Yeah.
Can I ask you?
Can we go? Because I got a pack, bro.
Can I ask you one question?
Yeah.
Did you guys get down after the 10 Commandments?
We actually did not because we were not turned on. There was nothing that Moses could do for me when he threw the commandments into the crowd.
When he parts the Red Sea, that doesn't turn you on?
It was pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Now, don't they have that at Universal? Can't we go see that at Universal? Right?
What are you talking about?
Don't they have the splitting of the sea somewhere at an amusement park where I can go see what it looks like?
Maybe.
If it's too wet, what happens?
Clapper's a big Moses guy.
I bet he is.
We'll see you tomorrow for a Live Imaging Tuesday, presented by Providence. Have a great Monday. Read about Moses today at work. While you're spending your day just sitting in our YouTube chat, all day long. We appreciate it. But you know what? Get a life, please. We'll see you tomorrow at 7 a.m., Jack.